once again is on. Welcome back to another great episode of the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
And this is your boy Pharaoh King with some technical difficulties here.
Ain't nothing new. Tim Dog, right up in here in Springfield.
Oh, my bad. I got caught up. He said Springfield. I didn't know if it was going to say Springfield, Massachusetts, or Springfield, Illinois. So I was stuck. My bad. Shout out to Orlando. Yes, I do know my geography. Don't.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. And we're glad to have y'all with us as well. But if this is the first time ever checking out our podcast, this is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how was their day? So, Tim Dog, how was your day, my brother?
Man, my day was wonderful. Another day with my grandson. We went out to Walmart, hung out. Man, it's cool to have a shadow following you everywhere you go. And come in, G, G. He don't say G, but he go G. So, my day was cool.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear you say that, man. It's amazing that kids love to just go hang out with you, and you just go to Walmart, and they feel as though that's a great trip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I understand
Yes,
where you're
Lord.
coming from, man. But I'm glad to hear that, my brother. What about you, Shawty, man? How was your day?
Man, I can't call it, brother. You know, went out here. You know, it's been raining like crazy down here in Florida because all these storms just go ahead and playing double dutch with the United States and the damn Caribbean. So we've been getting a lot of rain. So today we got a little sunshine. I said, let me get out here and cut this grass because when that rain keep coming down, I don't know if I got the kind of grass the children of Israel got when they got the land of Canaan, but that joint will grow. You hear me?
Yeah.
Grow. So I had to go ahead and get out there and get the front done at least today. I'll take care of the daggone backyard with the fruit trees tomorrow. Can't take it.
I say the same thing, man. We got some of that rain today as well. And I wish I had to cut my grass, but hey, it is what it is, man. Let it grow, bitch. Grow. Shit. One more good cut, then you know that's it for that, man. So
Got
it is
jungle
what it
out
is.
there.
That's what I'm talking about. My main man, Pharaoh, man. How was your day, my brother?
Man, today has been an enlightening day. Other than walking, I have to walk across this the parking lot now because they're resurfacing the parking lot in front of the pharmacy in the hospital. So I'm not usually do my little 3-minute walk. Now I gotta do a 30-minute walk to get to my car, and of course get outside and it's raining, no umbrella, But other than that, everything is fine.
You ain't training if it ain't raining. Damn
Hey
it.
man, like I said,
Fuck
it
that.
ain't like we ain't never done this before. I don't even own a umbrella, man. I'm so used to not having it. I never bought one.
Shit, I got like 9 of them joints.
Yeah, I say the same thing, man. I walked outside. I had my umbrella. I kept one, but mine got little holes in it. But hey, it kept me somewhat
Hey.
dry. It is what it is.
He a real
The
OG.
goddamn, yeah, real OG.
Damn.
But the damn handle bent. So I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is, man.
You got the top coming off one of the rods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. But like you say, Pharaoh, man, we used to walking in the rain. It's just something that we're used to doing, man. I see people be running. I be saying to myself, man, just water. So, but
Yeah.
some people don't look at it that way. But hey, it is what it is. Fellas, as me, man, you know, I, my patience is getting shorter and shorter, and I see that it's getting shorter and shorter, and I think they see that it's getting shorter and shorter. I
Lord, they
told
try to
somebody
force
today,
retirement.
no, I ain't gonna be forced retirement. I'm gonna leave on my terms. But when I do leave, they're probably gonna say, "Man, y'all heard what happened, Mr. Jenkins? Man, he done tore that motherfucker up over there." So
They call him a domestic terrorist.
it is what it is, man. I think because once I turned 55, man, my patience got a little bit shorter, and the more and more I try, the more and more I think it's gonna come out. I'm gonna be one. I already know I'm gonna be one of the old men that's gonna speak his mind and don't give a fuck what people may think. But fellas, that's how our day started, man. But we got to get show, man. And a couple of topics, but this one, man, it's been on. Um, it's been in the news lately, and I think we talked about it last year when this actually happened with this young man, and then we also talked about his death as well. Now, fellas, they saying that he might have been innocent all along.
Details in the Kyron Lacey investigation as Louisiana State Police release new video evidence related to the former LSU football player and that deadly crash in December of 2024 along Highway 20 in Lafourche Parish. So the footage here that we are seeing for the first time shows officers interviewing several witnesses through body camera. It also includes this surveillance video from a nearby gas station showing Lacey's bright green Dodge Charger speeding southbound, but in the wrong lane, passing several vehicles and even a loaded 18-wheeler in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. In the video, state police say that the Charger then returns to its proper lane, immediately braking, and then that's when you hear the sound of a crash. Now, this comes just days after the Lacey family attorney released this footage, claiming that Lacey was not responsible for that deadly crash. In an interview with Homa's HTV, he says that videos and documents show that Lacey's car was just too far from the site to have caused that crash. However, state police allege that it was his speeding and driving erratically in the opposite lanes of travel that prompted the driver to swerve into oncoming traffic, leaving a 78-year-old man dead and several others hurt. Now, state police say that 10 minutes after this crash, Lacey then stopped at a business roughly 11 miles away, calling a personal injury attorney and a defense attorney in the Baton Rouge area. And after being initially charged with negligent homicide and felony hit and run, well, the DA never accepted those charges. However, in April, Lacey died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound in Houston. Now, BDSU spoke with Lacey's attorney again today in an exclusive one-on-one. He addressed this new evidence and says he welcomes the AG getting involved.
I mean, as long as I believe, which I have no reason not to, I have no reason to believe the AG will not launch their own independent investigation that's unbiased, that's fair.
Meanwhile, Attorney General Liz Murrill just released a statement saying, in part, the Lafourche Parish District Attorney's Office was prepared to present the case to a grand jury that showed Kyron Lacey returning to his lane. However, that does not absolve Kyron Lacey of responsibility in that head-on crash, which killed 78-year-old veteran Herman Hall.
Y'all heard that, man. Did you hear that? They're still trying to spin it. But I'm going to come to you first on Pharaoh. After hearing that and after seeing the video for yourself, you know, do somebody owe that young man an apology?
Man, I can't even believe you asked that question. First of all, it's too late for an apology. All right. He's gone now. RIP to Kyron Lacey. His family definitely deserves some type of retribution. I would say I'm trying to figure out how did it take so long to get that simple evidence?
Yeah.
You know, where it would have saved this young man grief because of what happened. First of all, your car is green. The car that was in the accident was white and black.
Yeah.
His car is not mutilated at any point. There's no skid marks to show that he even stopped or had to brake, because one of the videos had it to where the police officer was telling him, make sure you put in the report that you had to lock your brakes up. Why would you have to tell a man that? And then furthermore, there was another witness that said that the lady swerved around that man to avoid rear-ending him before the crash. Yeah. So right then and there, how do you take that scene and you put it on a young black man that didn't even have a car that was involved in the accident? I am still trying to figure that out. And this man didn't let the Lord work for him because the pressure was too much for him and he broke. Yeah. We should be seeing him in the NFL right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't understand. There's nothing that makes me understand what's happening and why he was targeted in that situation.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. And like Joe said, this is still so confusing because his car had no damage, just like you just say, Pharaoh. So how can they charge him? And basically what they're saying, Tim Dog, is that since he went around those cars, yes, he did get back in his lane, but the rate of speed that he was going got the other car to be confused, and that would cause him to ran into somebody else. That part I don't understand, because from his lawyer and what people are saying from the video, he got back in the proper lane and the accident happened about 90 seconds before he even 90 seconds after he got back into the right lane. So your thoughts, man? Do somebody owe his family an apology?
Right now, they pulling a Republican move, deny. That officer who put that out was wrong from the beginning because he had no evidence. He was going by one of the witnesses, not all of the witnesses, as Pharaoh was saying. The police had the video, didn't look at it, and it took his attorney and another attorney that was representing someone that was in an accident. That's how the police got it, because someone else's attorney gave it to this young man's family attorney, and they turned it over to the police. That's why they changed, because up until then they kept saying the same thing. Yeah. And you know how it is. When you wrong, you're not going to admit you're wrong. Well, he's still responsible. Responsible for what? They're not going to say. They just going, like you said, spin it.
Yeah, but it's just odd because
ain't no odd. It's a cover up.
No, I'm saying this. Your car is not wrecked.
Thank you.
Your car is fine, and
thank you.
You're looking at vehicles that actually collided. There's no way to say that. I mean, even if he got over in the lane, it didn't cause the other person to drive that fast to kill somebody.
He was too far away to affect the accident. Too far.
And that's the thing that a lot of people are basically saying, that this young man, even though he took his life, he probably wouldn't have took his life if this evidence had came out earlier that shot her. But now it's out. And now, as you even listen to the news lady, how she's saying that even if he, wasn't got back in his lane, he's still responsible for the accident, which is crazy if you ask me. It's just very crazy because they're trying to spin it in a way, even though he's gone, they're going to spin it in a way that the cop is right, we are right, and y'all wrong. What are your thoughts on this situation there, Shada?
The first question I have to ask everybody, and everything, I agree with everything Pharaoh and Tim Dog and you have said, man on the street. But the first thing is, first of all, some people don't know how long 90 seconds is. So when you say 90 seconds, you need to go ahead and put it in layman's terms, just like kilometers and miles. You understand what I'm saying? Because that in itself break down for a lot of people. For those of you who don't know, that's a whole minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a whole minute and 30 seconds. So you're telling me after he passed a spot, a minute and 30 seconds later, and you're traveling at 40 miles per hour, do some math. If you're doing, even if you're doing 45, which most residential areas are, depending on where you live in whatever rural area, and if there's that damn break in the road where the lanes are broken, where you could pass somebody, or it's safe to pass, all that have to be taken in consideration. But a minute and 30 seconds after this man went ahead and passed this area, you're telling me that because of how he was driving past a minute and 30 seconds ago caused an accident. Make that make sense to me.
Well, I guess what they're saying, Shada, is that because he was going over the speed limit, he passed 4 cars. They probably was going 40 miles or 45. They said he was going 70. But I understand what you're saying that. But he got back in his proper lane. And like you say, a whole minute and 30 seconds, he's back in his lane. And the accident happened before he even got to where they were at.
So my thing is looking from they're trying to tell us we don't see what we see. Because when I saw the video the first time, the video showed him going around the car and then getting back in his lane, and then he slowed down. So obviously, whatever he did on that daggone video didn't cause anything because he wasn't even in frame anymore. So you're telling me because that's like somebody going outside and saying, the Air Force flew by, there was a sonic boom and it caused me to wreck my car on the highway.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You can't do that. They keep moving the goalposts to try and fit the narrative for whatever crime to apply to whoever it is. And the bottom line is they knew that boy was daggone a superstar, and they knew they were going to drag this thing out to try and see if they could get what kind of daggone media coverage out of it they can and spin it the way they want to. But what they didn't realize is people nowadays have information. There's cameras everywhere. A minute and 30 seconds is a long time when you're going 45 miles an hour, let alone 50 or 60 miles an hour. That's a long time on the road traveling, period.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Pharaoh, I think the
But
aspect
how
of
do you know the speed? There was
That's what
nobody clocked him. Nobody clocked him that said he was doing that. The speed.
And then
That's true.
what about the other people that went around the vehicles? I mean,
No,
this-
but
that incident.
they showed
Come on
the
now.
vehicle speeding that caused the
Mhm.
accident.
Yeah, and it
that
was not
picture, you
green.
could tell it was speeding in there because he
Thank
passed a bunch of people, right?
Either way you
Once
put it,
again,
in any
this is-
court
The
of law,
officer
I
jumped to
think-
conclusions.
Okay, no. This is what they're saying. This I'm gonna break it down so we all get in. This is what they're saying. They're saying that before the accident, he passed 4 cars. Okay. What they're saying is that once he passed those 4 cars, the other person saw his vehicle in their lane, and they're saying that person probably got scared, thinking that he was going to hit them, but he got back over into the right lane. The accident happened. Boom. The accident happened. So what they're trying to say, because he passed his other cars was in the other lane, he caused the other driver to get afraid and cause the accident. But
So
I know
That
what
driver
you're
must
saying.
have some
Yeah,
super
but I'm just
X-ray
saying-
vision.
But
Because
I
his
know what I'm
car was
saying.
way down the road.
I guess what I'm saying is we keep saying his car was by the accident. Yeah, because the accident happened before his car got there. And then he went
Right,
around
that-
the car.
And he went around
And that's
it.
the part, and that's the part that a lot of people are saying. If he got back in his lane, why are y'all saying that he caused the accident?
I know
It
that.
doesn't make
So
sense.
my
The
point,
way-
I'm just saying it
that-
doesn't make
that's the
sense.
point.
I get that, but the accident had happened. He arrived 70-some seconds
Yes.
later.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So that's what I'm saying is that it doesn't
That don't make
matter
no
if he was
sense.
doing 100 or if he was doing 25. The accident had happened already. So what people
Yes.
are saying is wrong, and the way they're trying to spin it is wrong because
Hey,
it shows
listen.
him arriving 70 plus
And that's
seconds
what we're
later.
saying.
I know that.
And that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying why they're still trying to spin this narrative
Right.
that he
Because
was
all the
responsible
Republicans,
for that accident.
all these people that think like these Republicans and make these decisions. There's a movie that came out some years back by Tom Cruise called Minority Report.
Yeah.
Basically, in the report, it's basically saying you could get jailed for something that is going to happen in the future, bro.
Yeah.
How are you going to blame a man for something that happened before he got there?
Yeah. Yeah.
That don't
yeah,
make no
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, yeah, and Joe, that's what they're saying. So they want us to believe him being in the wrong lane, force the lady to swerve into oncoming traffic instead of on the sidewalk or in the ditch. Yeah, that's basically
Yeah,
what
but
it is.
like I said, the other
That's
black
crazy.
driver told the police officer that lady she had to hit her brakes because she was going to run into the back of me, which caused her to go to the left and hit that person.
Yeah,
Then,
Yeah.
So why
then they
couldn't you
tell
been following
Lacey,
too
make
close?
sure you put that you had to lock your brakes up, but there's no skid marks on the highway.
yeah. I agree with y'all.
So those
man,
two
'cause
things
like I
right
say-
there just does not fit. I don't care what lie you spin. If I'm Kevin Lacey,
Evidence
Kevin Lacey,
doesn't
I would
fit
like
the
I would have
narrative.
you would have put me in jail because I would have whipped that cop's ass.
The evidence
trying to
doesn't
tell
fit
me
the
to lie.
narrative. That's all it is.
Yeah.
The evidence don't
Yeah,
fit the
yeah.
narrative.
like I say, it's too late now because it
Yeah.
came out. But like you say, Tim Dog, why did they wait so late and knowing that they had this information?
This
Why
is
didn't they
wait,
put it
hold on.
out as
May,
soon as
June,
possible?
July, August, September.
I don't know.
This is October. It's
That'll
6
hold the
months
bucket.
after the man's death,
Oh,
and you
Lord.
telling me we just now seeing this?
Yeah, and it happened. And I mean, but that accident happened last year, though. Remember?
No, in
before the
December.
draft.
Yes.
Yeah,
December.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But my
yeah.
point is, the man killed himself, and we're still 10 months out.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about it.
I mean, 8 months out. I mean, it makes no sense.
No,
You know
but
what?
see,
People are so
I
charged
would
up.
say this.
It's
I would
what
say
they
this.
want. It's what they want. They like to see that stuff. So it is what it is. Another they
Not
look at
all-
another
not
ninja
everybody.
dead.
I would say if it wasn't for the video coming out, because they didn't want to put out that video that they put out. Once the lawyer put that video out, now they're under pressure because the lawyer explained exactly what happened. So Tim Dog, you can see now that's why. Oh, we got to put this video out, and we got
hmm
to say what we need to say so we can keep people on our side. That's how I
The
see they
lawyer
trying to
gave
spin
it
this.
to him. He gave it to them. The family's lawyer gave it to the police because they
But the
were
video
still
that I
saying
guess
that.
what I'm saying, the video that they put out is from their
Perspective.
Right.
investigation.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
even in their video, it doesn't show him causing an accident.
Exactly. Exactly. But they still trying to spin this narrative, and like we said, another young brother
We all
gone.
know what it is.
You
We all
know.
know where it happened and what
Oh
it is,
yeah.
and what it's all
Oh yeah.
about down there.
And
Oh
we
yeah.
just sorry that he took his life, and if he had to just
Ah,
held on a little
dang.
bit longer, he would have been here. And like you say, Farrell, he could have been in the NFL right now. King, my washers are down, and it's been 5 months. What do you expect of this world? What the hell Rio's talking about? They're gonna keep spinning it because he's dead, and they got their man. Case closed, and the lady still clear of charges. Exactly. Did y'all see the part with it where the cop was telling people what to say? What y'all thought on that?
Bro,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
bro, I'm Jamaican.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't. If you're a police or a politician, the first thing I'm gonna think when it come out of your mouth, something slick or something evil. Or you're divine something. Police and politician, you can't trust them.
Yeah, and so that cop should be held. That cop should be charged as well.
In jail.
Yeah, I totally agree.
In jail.
I totally
Forget
agree.
held accountable. In jail. He should be right now. Somebody should be making him his bitch.
Now
They're
you
big
already
time.
know
Right
civil
now.
lawsuits gonna come down, and that's gonna be it for them.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That reminds me.
exactly.
What's the black man that just got almost $15 million because of a double murder he didn't commit? He just got this. He just got out.
Well,
I haven't heard that.
research that one.
Yeah, that's just recent. It's a black man. He did 30 years for a double murder. He didn't commit, and the city awarded him $14.7 million.
The only black man I heard about is a 92-year-old man that they sentenced to life. I'm like, what the hell you sentenced him to life for?
Yeah, amen. You can't lie. What up, Nick?
Doyle.
You can.
But my point is,
Nicholas Doyle.
my point is,
right
it's too much of this. It's too much of black people getting accused of things, and we're made like we're the criminals to the United States. Black people are just criminals. They're born criminals. Still, Donald Trump already said the kids are born criminals already. So
Yeah.
it's too much of that right now. And we're a good people. We're a really good people, and we're too forgiving. But you know what? I'm telling you, man, every now and then, go slap somebody, man.
Yeah. And speaking of criminality, we know him for the butt fumble, but now stabbing.
The controversy continues for former USC and NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez. He's already facing a felony charge, and now the delivery driver involved in last weekend's violent disputes is in the process of suing him. In surveillance video obtained by the New York Post, you can see Sanchez stumbling through downtown Indianapolis following an altercation that left him in critical condition with multiple stab wounds. But police say it was Sanchez who was the aggressor. They say just after midnight on Saturday, a drunk Sanchez confronted driver Perry Toll, shoving him and
there it is, fellas, man. Y'all see that Tim Dog, and basically started because the driver parked in, I guess, a space that Sanchez didn't want to park in, and then he was drunk. So, what are your thoughts on this Sanchez situation?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, speaking like Mad Professor, I don't give a fuck. Okay. And
Hey, he's still mad that he's known for the butt fumble, so he's taking it out on anybody that gets in his fucking way, man. That's what it is.
because he's an ass. That's why.
But here's my question to the whole situation.
They want to bring down all these good black folk, and you got a white one sitting there just acting an ass. He ain't the only one. You just don't hear about it.
I guess the reason why I asked the question, Tim Dog, because we are a sports show, and I want us to at least talk about it. I mean, we all can say we don't give a fuck.
All right, we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
We
Let's
all
talk.
say we don't give a fuck.
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna go to Shada. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you. Let me go to Shada. So Shada, like I said before, you know, when you look at Mark Sanchez, some people will say that he's not that type of person, but alcohol brings out your true self.
Correct.
So what did you think when you heard about this situation with Mark Sanchez?
Okay, first of all, as soon as the report happened and I saw him, they were talking and he was stumbling, and the way the camera was set up, I thought that dude was in Itaewon in Korea, because, bro, they got this drink over there
the
in
soju.
Korea. If you're military or civilian, it's called soju, and this drink will literally let you know exactly a kind of person you are, how you act. And I'm telling you right now, you said it on the head. Alcohol and somebody's daggone access to it, and they're already freaking feeling their what's the word they use? They feel their entitlement, their entitlement, along with how they feel where they are in life when they really are not. Because you got to understand, this is a man that they have propped up, and all of a sudden now this garbage dude driving this box truck, freaking backing up, and I work for this hotel, and I'm telling him he can't park there, and he had the nerve to ignore me. I'm Mark Sanchez. Do you understand? I will go ahead and bust your head to the white meat. That's what the alcohol will do to you. And all I'm saying is, we understand in our culture what alcohol will do to you when we talk about bust your head to the white meat. Everybody has a moment, and it just so happened to catch Mark Sanchez at the most inopportune time in his life, where he was getting ready to go daggone talk about a game that he really didn't want to talk about. And then he started drinking, and then the old man got in the way with the box truck, and shit happened. Jonathan Majors in reverse happened.
Yeah, and then Pharaoh, the fact of the matter is that they thought that Mark Sanchez in the beginning was the victim, and then all of a sudden it comes out, oh, he's the aggressor. He's the one that went after the man. The man was protecting himself that caused Mark Sanchez to get stabbed. So that aspect changed quickly once they found out that he was the aggressor, because everybody in the news cycle or on the sports channel, they were saying, oh, Mark Sanchez is a good guy, but then when it comes out, everybody went quiet. So what are your thoughts on the Sanchez situation, man?
Well, like I said, it was surprising, because I'm trying to figure out what the hell is an NFL player doing in a loading dock confronting an individual to get stabbed.
Ex-NFL player.
What's going on with this dude? You know what I mean? And then when it says alcohol was involved, I'm thinking
his privilege poked his head.
Yeah. Well, I won't say privilege. I'm gonna say, maybe it was some drinking going on with both parties, and the guy, picked on Sanchez as you the bump fumble guy. That probably pissed him off. I don't know. So
no, the guy had worked for the hotel.
Huh?
The guy worked for the hotel.
No, I'm thinking that's what I'm saying. But this is you say what I thought about it at first. That's what
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, you the bump fumble guy. And he was like, oh man, I can't believe boop, now a fight starts because he felt insulted or something. I don't know.
I got you. Now I'm tracking.
Yeah. But then when you look at it, like
a knife was involved. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, the guy had the knife that called him the butt fumble dude. You know what I mean? So
I see what you're saying.
Come on, dog.
So,
but then when you find
out, they said he pepper sprayed him first.
He pepper sprayed him first. Yes.
And the guy, and then Sanchez kept coming. So you know what? Hey man, I got to pull the knife. The Mexican judo. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know if I got a gun. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and
he got it. That's what you get for being from Long Beach. Long Beach would do that. They make you tougher than you think you are.
And that's the aspect that I'm trying to say, Tim Dog. It's the fact that he was there to call a game down in Indianapolis. He was in there to call a game. And then you're supposed to be a professional, and you're supposed to be held to a standard, even though you're an ex-NFL player, for you to go out there like this. Yeah, we probably say the same thing. Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble guy, getting into a fight. Why?
That'll cause a fight.
Yeah, but then to come to find out, he was the one that was the aggressor. And like I said before, people were having sympathy for him. But then all of a sudden, once they find out that he's the aggressor, it seems as though that everybody just stopped talking about it, like it never happened. And now he's up for a felony charge that he got arrested, handcuffed to the bed. Now he may be looking at time, and the guy is suing him. Now, Tim Dog, what you got to say?
Tim
Fuck
Dawson.
Mark Sanchez.
Oh God.
He knew what the hell he was doing. This ain't
Yeah,
his
my man
first
Rivera was my
rodeo.
boy.
Oh, hold on. He knew what he was doing, and you could talk to ex-players, and we all know what kind of an ass he was. Arrogant, thought like we said, better than above thee, and like Pharaoh said, somebody would say, "Oh, butt vulnerable guy." You know that
I'm
shit
telling you,
just
man.
he turned into the Hulk, but he drunk. You know, thinking, "Hell, I'll get away with it." They all do. Aaron Hernandez. Oh my goodness, the nicest girl in the world. That motherfucker had issues of killing people. Once again, it doesn't surprise me. And instead of them trying to bring down good people, Shador Sanders, who's done nothing to anyone, but yet they would praise this guy. Oh, Mark Sanchez, he didn't do that. Then when they found out, oh, somebody must have put something in his drink. Come on now. Fuck
And
him.
you know,
He
I'm glad
deserved
you
what he
say that.
get.
I'm glad you say that, and I want you to speak on that, Shada, because you know our favorite person, Streaming A, he will have vitriol for everybody, but it seems though that he don't have no vitriol for this situation and people of his ilk. You know, if it's somebody that we know get into a situation, it'll be on the sports channel from day to that
Mhm.
person is goes to jail. So why aren't they having that same vitriol for Mark Sanchez that it would have for anybody else that was in that situation?
Well, first of all, you got to understand, Mark Sanchez went to USC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same
Yeah.
school that Matt Leinart went to, right?
Mm-hmm. And Reggie Bush.
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, I think Sanchez came after Mike Leinart, like he was like next
Yeah,
on the
he
roster.
came after. Yeah.
yeah,
As a
so
matter
you
of fact,
gotta
he only did what 2 seasons before he went to the NFL.
so that's what I'm talking about. You understand? See, you gotta understand he's under a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? USC is a historic program. You know, he was supposed to come out of there and do something, and that didn't pan out. And he went to broadcasting and stuff ain't been going the way he wanted to. Tony Romo done did the same dumb stuff with fumbling the daggone field goal. But Tony Romo actually shows that he knows the game and can explain it in layman's terms. Mark Sanchez is like old boy from Saved by the Bell, the Spanish dude. He just shows up. He just shows up to freaking daggone for relevancy. That's it. That's why every time somebody say Mark Sanchez, I think about that dude from Saved by the Bell, the Spanish dude. They just stick
Yeah,
him in the
Mario
damn
Lopez.
shit. Yeah, they stick him in something
think
to
he
try and
called
give
him
it
Slater,
notoriety. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Called him a fill-in.
He called him Slater, man. Oh,
I
Slater.
guess I
Called
want to
his
know
ass
is
lettuce. Something you just put
I
in
guess I
there.
want to know is why don't they hold one of their own? Because now he's in the media space, but they will not hold him to the same standard that they will hold an athlete. If he was, I think if he was still a quarterback in the NFL, they will have so much to say about him. But now he's one of them. Now he's in that media space, and just like I said before, I think we all say this before. No matter what you do, sooner or later you're going to make a mistake, and people are going to come after you. But these people, they're not coming after one of their own. They're very quiet.
No,
But let them have. They're very quiet. So why don't they have that same energy that they will have for an athlete, but
like
they don't have
Adrian,
it for one of
He's
their
an
own?
ex-athlete,
Peterson,
so I mean,
like Adrian Peterson that they said he was beating his son with a tree limb and was a switch like that.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
was still an athlete during that time. I'm talking about one of their own though. I'm talking, but now I'm not going to consider him an athlete anymore because his career is over. But now he's in the media. He's just a regular Joe that's in the media space. Why aren't they having that same type of energy for him now?
because his career was the
first
same.
of all, I want to know why he was walking by himself. Like, where's his buddies at?
Have you been to Indianapolis?
No, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I heard that's
Oh,
the
hell
Texas day of
yeah.
the North. I don't want to go there.
Man, it ain't just that. You better be glad he ain't in the wrong neighborhood.
Just
Trust
saying,
me,
bro.
Nap is not no joke.
Hey, well, that's going to lead to Man on the Streets next.
Exactly, because of the fact that before the truth of the matter came out, this guy he got on X, formerly Twitter, and he had this to say about Indianapolis. Now, I wonder if y'all tune going to change after hearing what he said about Indianapolis.
And I'm going to pull up this other tweet from none other than Dan Dockich, who is a former Indiana University basketball player. He took over for Kelvin Sampson and sucked as head coach. And he has been fired multiple times because he is a bigot. So where's the perfect place for him to go? Outkick, of course. He tweeted, Sanchez or anyone being stabbed downtown Indy should not be a surprise. We have a ton of fatherless and armed African-American kids descending on downtown Indy every weekend. If that offends you, F off, as the chief of police Bailey and Rev Harrison have told you this. So, I mean, there's so much wrong with Outkick. And there's so much wrong with Dan Dockich. So I'm not going to waste much more time.
And yeah, and that's before it
See?
even come out. So they already say Tim Dog, even though there's
called it.
crime everywhere, but they spent it. This guy, even before we find out that Marquez was the aggressor, he done say what he had to say and say, you see, those Negroes descended downtown Indianapolis. See, this is what we are talking about. Your thoughts?
Well, he's saying that behind the computer. He won't say that out loud. I mean, Indianapolis is predominantly black. Yeah, just like most cities, you have your races, not all. You have your bad places where no one wants to go because of the blacks. But the thing is, a lot of these people say these things, but they never offer any kind of solutions. All they want to do is just talk about it. It's easy to talk about something than doing something about it, especially when you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So fuck him too.
Yeah, you know, it's easy for him to say that, but Pharaoh, he took it a little bit too far. How you know that the majority of people that's downtown are fatherless and they're black? It come to find out, I don't know what ethnicity. I want to say Mark Sanchez is of a Hispanic heritage.
No, he's
Now, I don't
Mexican.
know the heritage of the other young man that was in the altercation with him. But
White.
to go out and say something like that, knowing that he used to be a head coach, coaching young black men. So basically, he's telling us, hey, this is how I truly feel about black men in America, especially young black men. Your thoughts on Pharaoh?
Man, Bruce Pearl did basically, come on. Just because you coach them and you're not saying it directly to them, what happened? Our boy Chucky, you know, he behind the scenes saying stuff like that.
Yeah, Gruden.
When you're not around us, they're gonna be around and be comfortable saying it around people that think the same way. So he's on that podcast or whatever, speaking to a person that probably thinks the same way. That's why they had him on there. With that being said, I believe that's why they quiet, because they probably thought whoever did it was gonna be black, and then they can fucking go in on it. But since it wasn't black, guess what? We need a whole
Crow. And that's what I'm saying too, man. Shada. The fact of the matter is, this guy could get on his show and say, and say the most racist thing and not be held accountable. I don't hear Screaming A. Smith saying anything about this. He's not streaming anything about this. But let it have been Wilbon or somebody that we like, or somebody that actually will say something like that. I think the media would
he
be
didn't
all
even
over
say shit
him.
like ain't said nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Only person be Stephen A.
But that's what I'm saying there, Shada. Nobody's saying anything about this guy and what he said that was not damn near, but racist as hell, if you ask me. Your thoughts?
Well, you already know how I feel about Calvin. Calvin been on that daggone plantation so long. He's seen so many daggone come through. All I gotta say is, number one, if y'all don't know already, Stephen A. is already gone. He's already given up his card. There's a movie that I love called Rosewood that happened right here in Florida, and Ving Rhames played played the man in that movie, and Don Cheadle was also in that movie. And I'm telling you like this right now, Stephen A. Smith fits the bill of that brother that's going to do just enough to daggone placate the white folks so he could get his money. Just like the little white shop owner in that movie was raping Don Cheadle's little sister, and he was married with 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith has proven that he is trying to go ahead and cozy up to as many people close to daggone this whole MAGA movement, whatever, because now here he is out here running his mouth about Jasmine Crockett, talking about whatever. He tried to defend Trump on some other stuff. Stephen A. Smith has already given up his black card. You know what I'm saying? He's already proven, he's already shown us who he is. Because when it comes to daggone black people, even before all of this all going on, Stephen A. Smith was quick to jump on the bandwagon to daggone bury anybody that was black that was going through anything at any situation without knowing the whole story. That is his MO, which is why I don't play with him. I don't mess with him. But this is the same person that every time Jerry Jones offer him a helicopter ride, he jumping in that helicopter talking about, okay, me and Jerry Jones are cool, knowing very well that daggone he been on that plantation working undercover for years. So I don't trust anything that come out of his mouth.
No, but what I'm saying, that's the issue. There's nothing coming out of his mouth. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the part that
he's that token black man they're using to go ahead and sell them.
That's the part that's upset me, Tim Dog, is that nobody is getting on this guy, chastising this guy, saying, hey, this guy doesn't need to be on radio. This guy doesn't need to be on whatever. I understand you got freedom of speech, but somebody should be out here saying, look at this. This is how they truly feel about you. And especially an ex-head coach. This is how he feel about your kids. Maybe another head coach coming to talk to your child, a person of color, probably feel just as much as this guy. And I don't hear nobody basically say anything about this guy and his actions and how racist he really is. And that's my issue. Yeah, we all could say fuck him, but it just takes me back. This guy was a head coach, coaching young black men. And this is how he truly feels about them. But I have an issue with that. And now I just pulled Stephen A. Smith's name out because he's always boisterous about every damn thing. But with this, he's silent. I got an issue with that. Tim Dog.
Because his contract, he can't mess up his contract ban on the street. They already done got rid of Molly Curran because of the contract. He can't get rid of, you know what I'm saying? He can't say the wrong thing and lose his money.
Nah, I'm not.
I know what you're saying, man, on the street. I know what you're saying. But like Shad is saying, because of him selling the soul, he's not going to say nothing to mess up his money.
Your thoughts, Tim Dog?
You have to think of the climate that we're in right now and the message that's coming from one of the most powerful people in the world, and the way he is carrying out his blatant disregard to, human respect. Now you have people who wouldn't say anything publicly. They still won't say it publicly. They'll say it behind a keyboard in the text or something. But they won't say it out loud because they know that what they're saying is wrong. But now, you get a little comfortable, complacent, so you can, say that and act that way. So the way it is now, you see how companies are bailing in to this notion of, DEI and diversity and anything dealing with something other than being white. It's sad because we are the majority, but we're acting like the minority. There are way more of us that can take down this than there is of them. NFL, they not gonna care about, segregation or how people feel about separation and, equality, DEI. It comes down to what Stephen A. is about, that mighty dollar. If you're going to make money and still appease the people above and not make any waves, why not, ride it? But then again, when this wave dies down and you have to, come to realization that what you've done is immoral, then you have to pay the consequences of that. And right now, we just into this state of, denial of equal rights, no matter who you are. And people are just, those who don't care, don't give a damn. Like you said, alcohol makes you truthful. Right now, this is making people feel a little comfortable in saying their truth.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, because this climate, back in the day, and the internet had made it possible for us to get the information so fast. This guy, he probably wouldn't say this, but the climate that's come from the top had made it very easy for people to be able to say, you could say things like this and nobody going to say anything. But like I say, this guy, he said what he said, didn't get no pushback from anybody in the main media to say that, hey, this guy, you're wrong for that. Then he damn sure didn't apologize, because that's how he truly feels. But it is what it is, man. It's just another situation where these guys behind these microphones, be careful what you say, because sooner or later you might meet one of them young men that you talk about in Indianapolis, and you might need a helping hand. But instead, they might give you a goddamn foot.
I'm gonna give my hand, all right. My hand's in his pocket, stealing his shit.
Big up, Joe, you're right. They make millions of dollars off coaching African American, but won't stand for any of us in controversy. Like Tim say, fuck them. Right,
right.
There you go.
And like my man, the late great DJ K Slade said, all these cats acting like they gangsters behind freaking keyboards, that is gonna get y'all asses killed. Y'all better stop playing.
Yeah.
We just need more John Thompsons in coaching.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we need more of that, and we don't have enough, because just like anything
John
else,
Thompson,
they make sure that we don't get those types of basketball coaches.
What's my man named Cheney? Cheney. I think he's the coach.
St. John's.
Yeah, no, the coach St. John. The one was going to whip on my man ass.
Temple.
Oh man, he was gonna whip his ass. The coach
Temple
from
University.
Oh yeah. Temple. Yeah.
He was gonna whip my man ass. Remember? He
boy, it looked like he got Graves' disease. His eyes.
Yeah. Motherfucker went to the goddamn press conference and he said, "But I'll kick your ass."
That's back in the day.
Yeah.
That's back in the days of the Big East, baby. When you had cats like UNLV, Jerry Tarkanian just chewing on that towel.
St. John.
Yeah.
You come up in New York, you better know how to play.
Yeah. I think the dude he was gonna fight for St. John's at the time, Calipari. It's Calipari. I think it was
Nolan Richardson. Arkansas.
No, Nolan Richardson, the other dude. Yeah, Nolan Richardson too.
Nolan Richardson at Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. But yeah, I'm talking about Don Chaney, the dude from Temple. That's what I'm thinking about.
Don Chaney.
He's gonna whip my man ass, man. But speaking of whipping ass, and better yet, getting his ass whipped, he got traded again.
You showing the Eagles?
Now he's on his way to the Cincinnati. Oh no, we talk about the Baltimore Ravens, 44-10. Now shut your fucking mouth.
Okay.
Breaking news here into CBS Sports HQ, where the Cincinnati Bengals have acquired quarterback Joe Flacco from the Cleveland Browns. That's the latest from our NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. The Bengals have been struggling since Joe Burrow went down with a toe injury, losing 3 straight to fall to 2-3 on the season with Jake Browning at the helm. They are on the road to play the Packers this Sunday afternoon.
Oh, man, what you thought about that? Man?
I don't see no videos. I don't see no Eagle video. Fly, Eagle, fly. The motherfucker just shot. Boom.
Oh shit! The Ravens couldn't even. Did the Ravens score? They still get their ass whipped.
So
we on the don't
you know what's so funny?
What
I can admit mine, but you can't admit yours.
I always put out a video. Win or lose, bitch.
Man,
it don't matter to me.
How many Kleenex boxes did you go through?
We talk about this right now.
How many Kleenex boxes did you go through?
I wasn't gonna get on this, Pharaoh. I wanted to talk about Flacco, but let me check this fool. I didn't even see the game. That's how.
I wonder why. Most people like you would say that.
Well, he was with his brother-in-law. I will say he was with his brother-in-law watching his brother-in-law's team lose. So
see, and that's why I'm about to say.
That's all right though. But you know they lost. But you know they lost.
Doesn't matter.
You know they lost.
It doesn't matter, but they 4-1. So
Where's the video?
what's your point?
Where's your video? Where's your
What's your
video?
point?
Where's your
Tim
video?
Dog, can we get
What's
to
your
the
point?
Flacco thing? Y'all prolonging this.
Because because
Yeah,
I'm
we
trying
know
to figure
man
out what's
on
your
the
point.
street upset. Go, no, ain't no point. Go on, man on the street. We know you salty. Go on.
I will be salty too, bro. But that's the
So I'm
fandom.
salty.
Dog.
Hold on, Pharaoh. I'm gonna let you. I'm salty because a team that I root for that I don't get paid from, and I'm salty. Make that make sense, Tim Dog.
I'm
That
not.
doesn't make sense at
Look
all.
at you. Look at you.
No,
Look at you.
no, because I'm trying because this is what I try to do. I try to be the narrator to keep us on topics, not to go off topics. Now, if you got to say this in Let's Pick 'em, we can have that discussion. But you took the whole show to something that didn't need to go to. We
No, it
talking
didn't,
about the
but-
Joe Flacco. We talking about the Joe Flacco situation. That's why I get frustrated because I try to set it up for us to stay
Jumping the
focused.
gun.
Thank you. Stay focused. That's all I'm asking. Now, Pharaoh, your thoughts about
Fuck
the
you,
Joe
Pharaoh.
Flacco situation?
I say they know that Cincinnati's not going to win with Flacco either. So you let him go, and let's get my two rookies up there.
No,
because that's what
No.
it is.
No.
They can win more games with the two rookies. Now Shedeur is number 2 now,
That's correct.
Yep.
right? So it's just a matter of it's one play away for Shedeur starting.
That's a theory. Yep, that's a theory.
Yeah.
I'll take that theory.
That's
Football
a
is
theory.
based off of theory.
That's
So
a
let me
theory.
ask
So-
you this question then, Pharaoh. Let me ask you this question. Because of the fact that Joe Burrow is going to be out for a while, they don't know when he's coming back. So you think by them trading for Joe Flacco, he was steady the ship until Burrow gets back?
That's what they're hoping.
Okay.
They're hoping he will steady the ship. That motherfucker's in a goddamn tropical depression right now. So it is what it is.
All right. What you got on that, Shotta? When you
Bro.
heard about Joe Flacco being traded to
Listen,
the Cincinnati Bengals?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was actually just going through my Blue Sky thing, just looking at information.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and when I first saw it, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was somebody playing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, for what? What are you trying to listen to me? When that thing became real to me, like an hour later, I was beside myself because I'm saying to myself, what the hell is going on in Ohio? Why are these two teams they're trying so hard to outdumb each other as far as making business moves that to help your team? I have never seen such self-sabotage in my entire life. What is Joe Flacco going to do for your team? His last 3 tapes, he has got more interceptions than touchdowns. What impressed you on his last 3 tapes to make you say that I'm going to go and get this guy to right the ship for already offensive line that's already letting Jace Browning run all over the damn field? He young and running all over the field. What is Joe Burrow going to do for you as
Joe
a
Flacco.
Cincinnati Bengal?
Joe Flacco.
Flacco,
you know what's
whatever.
funny?
Yeah.
They-
What's he going to do?
They
What does he
started
bring
with
to your
6
team?
quarterbacks.
He's
this
what?
year, and now they down to 3.
So my thing is,
And one of them, the Cleveland's doing. They're not even. Deshaun Watson's not playing this year, so they only got 2 quarterbacks now out of the 6 that they try to create this debacle with.
they're in a race
Now
for
with
that, gonna see who
Cincinnati-
finished last.
Cincinnati knew they should have drafted a good backup for doggone Joe Burrow, but they want to stick with Browning because he had somewhat a little bit of success last season, and it was he's like 50% on
Look,
win.
King, can I ask you a question?
Better.
What I want to know what the management was saying to sell this Joe Flacco thing to the coaches and the team.
Cheap.
How in the world is
Cheap.
that making us better? I don't get it.
Cheap. It was a cheap trade to get somewhat of what they think is experience for a little bit of money.
And that's what I'm talking about there, Tim Dog. Why would you go out and get a Joe Flacco when in the draft you could, like Pharaoh said, you could have drafted somebody to go behind Joe Burrow, to try to get him up to speed.
There's
You
a
seen
curse
the
in
tape.
Cleveland.
You
There's a
you
curse.
seen Joe Flacco the first couple of games of the
The
year,
whole state of Ohio.
but yet y'all think that he's going to be the one that's going to steady your team. I understand you still in the hunt because I think they 2-3. You still in the hunt, but you've seen the film. Why go after Joe Flacco when you probably could have tried to say, "Hey, let us get Shador, let us get Shador." You know what I'm saying? To me, it doesn't make sense. So, do you see Joe Flacco basically steadying the ship until Burrow gets back?
Man, it's a reason why we called him Wacko Flacco when he was with Baltimore. You never know what you're going to get. After they paid him all that money when they won the Super Bowl, he hasn't done anything since. And he's been from team after team. What we really should be saying is, why is it that Ohio is allowing I'm sorry. Why the Cleveland? Why is Cleveland? It's like Cleveland trying to lick their wounds because they know they fucked up. The old boy said, "Menace society, you fucked up, right?" They have Shador Sanders and that motherfucking Gabriel, and clearly the NFL knows Shador is the better quarterback. Clearly. But to save grace and to save face, get rid of Flacco, who you never should have gotten in the first place. He hasn't produced anything on any of the teams since he left Baltimore. Not one. And then you're going to get him, put him above a rookie that you drafted because you say, "Oh, we just going to get him and see how it works out." Then you see how it works out and you see everyone is being proven wrong that he's a good kid and can play the position. And instead of y'all saying, "Oh, yeah, we're going to start him," no. We're going to get rid of Flacco, who shouldn't have been there, and make him second string, knowing that Gabriel is not the better quarterback. But to save face, y'all going to give Gabriel a chance. Like y'all giving Flacco a chance, the NFL. Why you giving a washed-up ass, old-ass quarterback a chance, but you won't give a young black quarterback a chance who's even better?
Well, what about Minnesota going out to go get Wentz when there's other players that has opportunity?
Thank you. Once again, we all know how this is. We all know how this works.
Yeah. So it's management, man.
I would say, yeah, it's management, and Wentz has played better than he played in years. And I think Ryan Pine has done that. Flacco, he because of his age there, Shada, he has reverted back to me throwing the goddamn football shit. They could pay me that money. I go out there and throw the interception just like Flacco did.
Scored.
But since they got rid of Flacco, and I think you brought it up, one of y'all brought it up saying about Shador, with the Flacco trade, do you see Shador getting a start this season? Even if what's the dude named Gabriel, as bad as they think they is, do you think Shador is going to get on the field and be a starter?
He's one play away, man.
I think Shador is just doing what he's got to do. Keep doing. I just pray and hope that he's in the background working his tail off to make sure that when his shot comes, he's ready to go ahead and silence all doubt. That's what I'm praying for him, because the bottom line is, I don't care what anybody says. This is all just to prove a point to Deion and his family, and they cannot allow for this boy to get an opportunity, because if he gets an opportunity, he might any given Sunday Jamie Foxx this damn thing, and they don't want that. See what I'm saying? So at this point, it's a moot point. I mean, we're talking about we're going into week 6 now, right? So for him to go in there, he'd have to go ahead and start learning the playbook and getting the offensive line to start thinking the other way, because now they're thinking Dylan Gabriel, he's a left-handed quarterback. We got to go switch our thinking back to right-handed quarterback. It's a whole lot that's going on right now, and I think Pharaoh King brought it up last week. It might be one of the things where he might have to get the hell up out of there if he wants to survive any kind of career in the NFL. He might need to get the hell up out of there, period.
That's the point there, Pharaoh. The reason I asked the question, do you think he gets a chance to get on the field, is because of the fact, the way that they handle it. You know, of course, Flacco was the starting quarterback. He gets all the snaps in practice. Then we get put the second string, he get the snap. Third string quarterback is not getting those snaps with the first team. So now
Right.
he's 6 weeks behind the power curve. Now they
Correct.
make this trade. Make
Correct.
him the second quarterback. Now he has to play catch up to get on pace, like y'all say, with the line. Now they got to switch from, if Gabriel gets hurt, a left-handed quarterback to a right-handed quarterback.
Yep.
So they made this conundrum themselves. The Browns did. The leadership did. When they could have go ahead and did this from the goddamn start, and Flacco would have never been in the conversation. So do you see Shedeur hitting the field at all or getting a start this season?
Like I said earlier, he's one play away from getting on that field to excite the Cleveland Brown fans, since he got the #1 selling jersey, for the team. The fans are waiting. That's all it is. The fans are they're taking a bite out of everything. They want it. They want it bad. And I'm gonna tell you now, the pressure is gonna get to Gabriel before it ever gets to Shedeur, because Shedeur is ready. It's just that, once again, I won't say he's behind the power curve, because he never started.
Exactly.
Okay, so now he's going to get the game plan reps. He's going to get the first team reps. He's going to get all that, and I promise you, he's going to be ready. He's going to go out there, perform, and people are going to be happy.
So my thing is,
I'm gonna say, just like Joe said, week 13, week 14. I'm gonna say about week 10, week 11, because I don't know what their bye week is. When's Cleveland bye week?
So I don't know.
I don't know. I have to look that up. But to your point, I will have to concede. Last week, you might have had a good point when Shedeur might have to sit his ass out, and Dad gonna save himself for next season. Because the way they moving right now, they put him in there. They're gonna do him like Robert Griffin when he was with Washington, and put him out there too early, and something gonna happen to him. That's what I
Week
feel.
9.
Well, I'm gonna say the defense is playing really good ball, right?
Yeah.
And if the O-line is used to right-handed quarterbacks, I think he has a better opportunity than what Gabriel will have. Plus, he's a taller quarterback.
Correct.
Right? So I think if you
better.
do put him out there, regardless of what's going on, I think the team will rally around Shedeur, because I believe they're just playing the waiting game as well.
Yeah.
Now, if the Flacco wasn't leaving, I would stick to what I said about, hey, just chill, learn the game, get out of there next season. But now the Flacco is gone, he's not a factor anymore. It's time to go ahead, put the big boy pants on, and get out there and show the naysayers what this is really about.
Yeah. So Tim Dog, you think Shedeur gonna get a chance to start the season?
I agree with Farrell as far as the fans are going to pressure the coaches and the owners to put him in there. But the worst thing that could happen to Cleveland is that when they put him in and Shedeur does well, that's going to really hurt Cleveland as far as their trust in the fans and their trust in the players. Because I'm sure the players are aware of what's going on. I'm sure they talk and try to encourage the rookie. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just policy. You're gonna get your chance. And right now, Cleveland, they're afraid to do that because they're gonna have egg in their face. The NFL is gonna have egg in their face. Stephen A is gonna have egg in his face. So to minimize
his ass in there.
I'm sorry, it's easy. Uncle Thomas will do that to you. Ain't that right, Clarence Thomas? Anyway. What I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is, if he does well when he gets in, of course he's gonna stay. But when he gets that chance, I would say towards the end of the season, unless Gabriel really doesn't do well, they lose again, and then the fans are gonna start booing them. And I give him maybe 2 games. What's this? Week 6? I give him week 8.
When
I think they play Washington this week too.
No. It's Chicago on Monday night.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah. I got some money on that with my brother. Oh,
I
got
agree. I would agree that the fans, and I would tell Farrell, who's the best player on your football team, the backup quarterback, until the backup quarterback gets in there and can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? When Gabriel got out there last week, I saw a couple of. I think he threw 2 touchdowns. He played it pretty decent. He was an upgrade to Flacco. You know what I'm
He
saying?
didn't start though.
He did start last week. Gabriel started the quarter.
I thought it was the week before.
No, he started
last
last
week.
week. That was his first start.
That was his first start overseas.
Yeah, his first start last week. Yeah. So he played pretty decent. So, but the learning curve, now both of them got to pick it up. And I do agree that if Gabriel fails and they push Shedeur in, and let's say he wins, let's say week 8, and he wins the next 6 games or whatever, the fans can be like, why didn't we do this from the beginning?
Now,
so you can see that you damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
But I don't want people to feel. I don't want people to feel that might come on here and feel that we don't think that Dillon Gabriel is daggone worthy to be in the NFL. I mean, I'm one of the first to say that I thought the Browns was going to struggle with the fact that he's a left-handed quarterback, but their offensive line proved to me that they could pick up quick, and they actually made some adjustments where that they have some common sense in the offensive line in that locker room. So if they're smart enough to pick up the plays for a left-handed quarterback, they're smart enough to pick up a daggone scrambling quarterback and a quarterback that gives them a chance to win too. That's all my point.
But we will see, man. We will see.
Hey,
the season's still
so
young.
the Browns, week 9 is their bye.
9.
Like I said, week 10.
Yeah, we'll see. So Gabriel got what, 4 more
and
games?
they coming back to play the Jets after on week 10. So
yeah,
you got
so
the Jets, and then you have So
they got 3 more games. They got 3 more games to see what they got, and then they can always make the switch later to Shedeur and see what they got. And I think they got a couple of picks next year. Drafted 4 more quarterbacks if they want to. And you never know.
No, but
Deshaun Watson might be healthy to come back and be a starting quarterback.
Might be in the NFL.
It'd be able to see what the Browns going to fuck up, or better yet, fuck up somebody else's career. But it is what it is, man. I don't have a video.
Yeah, but Gabriel's a good quarterback. It's just that Sanders is better. In my opinion, that's just it.
We will see. We will see once if he ever gets the chance. We'll see. But fellas, man, I didn't get a chance to get a video on this one. But I want to ask y'all this. Y'all saw the upset. Well, Florida, Texas, all the hype with Arch Manning, and of course, Arch Manning turned out to be a goddamn dud. So
I said it.
So, Shada, I'm gonna give you first shot at this. Is it time for the Texas Longhorn to bench Arch Manning?
I think it's time for the Texas Longhorns to do whatever their daggone program requires them to do to make their team better. If it requires benching him, bench him. If it doesn't, then doesn't. I think this whole situation with Arch Manning is right now, just like you could say in the league itself, NCAA football, it's very up and down because you have teams that are losing games that you expect them to lose, and there are teams that are showing up that you didn't expect. So at the same time, Arch Manning's got to realize that, hey, this is not the same league where I come in the game and say I'm going to go run a West Coast offense and then this is that, the other. You got these hybrids now, these running backs catching the ball out of the backfield, these linebackers that are faster and faster with their stunts and all these different kinds of things going on. The game has gotten so much more faster. And this far into the NCAA season, if he hasn't found his footing, he ain't going to find his footing because now it's getting ready to be, it's October where everybody's pushing for Thanksgiving to get ready, go ahead and win them games to set themselves up for the daggone college playoffs. This is not the time for him to be trying to find himself, and I think he's still trying to find himself. So if benching him is the best thing, bench him, and he'll grow from it. If not, you know what I'm saying, take your shot and see what happens.
Oh, son Farrell, do you think they should bench him or keep riding the wave?
No, man, let his ass play. Listen, they done went from number 1 starting the doggone season to out of the top 25. It no need to bench his ass now. Go ahead and let him stay in there. Hey, lick your wounds, get your bruises right for next season. Maybe maybe it'll turn around. But No, let them play. Who they got to back them up? You know what I'm saying? Who they got to back them up? Exactly. Just let them play.
Yeah. Well, he said his own grandfather basically called him trash by saying Arch won't
I'm gonna
be
tell you
in
what
the
it
draft
was.
in 26. He will be back at Texas. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. Texas leaving their conference for the SEC. They should have stayed their ass where they was at.
Yeah, leaving the Big 12.
You know they don't want you to say that. Don't say they'll
should Texas
I don't care what they want to say. They should have stayed their ass in the Midwest where they was doing something where you can get more Ricky Williams, you know what I'm saying, and some more your favorite quarterback man on the street, Chris Sims. You know, stay there. Be a Chris Sims.
Don't say that out in public. Don't say that out in public.
So Tim Dog, do you think that the Longhorns should bench Arch Manning, or like Pharaoh say, let him ride it out?
That's it. Let her ride it out, man.
Yeah, well,
you can't get any worse. You're already out to 25.
Nope. Now, I said this from the beginning of the season. And when Texas was #1, I said, man, fuck Arch Manning. He's trash. He fucked Texas. And look, they've been going downhill ever since. But yet, you don't hear nothing else about anyone. You still hear Arch Manning, oh, he can come back. He do this if he does that. No, fuck that. His season's done, over with. You got to keep on moving.
And that's what's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, because you remember when Lamar Jackson was Louisville quarterback, and they even there they wanted him to be a receiver before he came to the NFL. And but why don't you put him as a receiver? Why don't you put Arch Manning as a receiver and let somebody throw to him? Ryan Tannehill was a receiver before he came a quarterback.
And Tim Tebow was a tight end his whole life, and they tried to force him to be a quarterback.
But look at the nepotism that's going on in there. His grandfather.
Look at it. It's been like that.
I mean, true. But yet,
we talked about that last week, dog. That was last week's show.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just that it keeps coming back around, and we all see it, but no one else does.
Let me ask this question quick, like before we go to Let's Pick 'em. Do you think that the head coach Sarkisian, he's in a hard spot because Arch Manning was the talented, everybody wanted him to come to their school. Now we got him in our school, and he's not doing well. So if I bench him, I might take some heat. But if I don't bench him, our team's still going to be struggling. And like y'all say, Farrell, from #1 to out the top 25, and not even make a bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So do you think that Sarkisian is under pressure to keep Arch Manning in there, and hopefully wishing that he would be able to turn Texas season around? Farrell?
I'm gonna use a different scenario. White chocolate. Remember that you saw that when White Chocolate said when Williams said that he was sitting there coaching the whatever the high school team was, and the guy that was running the program came down and said, "Hey, why #2 ain't in?" He said, "#2 should be in." He goes, "He's the #1 basketball player in the country. Happened to be Anthony Edwards." He said, "Well, shit, put him in." So the pressure comes from people that's running the program. Hey, I need him in there.
Yeah.
And the coach ain't really got anything to say, but okay, got you. I believe what you said. Yes, they're playing Arch Manning because of the level of quarterback or the name of the quarterback.
That's bull crap,
right? Is look on the other side. Look at the Sanders brothers. They got chastised because of their father. So here, he's a Manning.
I got you. Shawty, you saying something? You said that's bull crap. Why you say that?
That's bull crap, man. I don't care what nobody say. I've never been one of them cats to be like, okay, you know what? Okay, your brother or your father was this, that, and the other, so I expect you. No, you earn your spot on that football field. I don't care if your name is Arch Manning. I don't care if you're Peyton Manning, daggone clone. You go out there, you earn your spot. And if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, bench his ass. Period.
Okay, Shada, you got sons, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you the situation here. I know this is a little off subject. The guy, the kid across the street, and my son played baseball since they were 6 years old. They got to this high school, Grovetown High School. I'm gonna say this shit out loud. Even my daughter, if your name isn't on one of those banners, regardless of how shitty your son plays, your kid ain't getting out on that damn field.
Well, yeah,
and it's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. This is at high school level, and because of that, you don't get the right the scouts coming through. My daughter was the only one that hit home runs for her softball team, but because of that coach, he would only put her in after the 4th inning. So she ended up quitting playing lacrosse and got a scholarship to go to college. That's what goes on in sports. So it doesn't matter if you earn a spot or not. If they don't want you, you ain't playing.
So, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, Tim Dog. And that's what I'm saying, Tim Dog. The fact that Sarkisian might want to bench Arch, but he can't. So can you see him being in that situation? Yeah, if I bench him and we succeed, you know, I might still catch hell because people want to see Arch Manning, the next great one. But if I keep him in there and I struggle, shit, I may be out of a job next year. So do you see the head coach being in a rock and a hard place?
I do. But the question should be, is this what the kid wants? If it doesn't matter how famous your parents are, how big the legacy of your family it is. If your heart isn't in it, you're not going to give your all. You're going to do enough to pacify. But if that's not your passion, if that's not what you really want to do, but everyone expecting you to do, I see it being kind of hard for the kid. Yeah, and to me, that's what, you know, might be the problem with him, all that pressure. and true to what Joe said, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, man, I saw the video. I saw Arch Manning, the video of him, man. They show a couple of his highlights. I swear the defensive lineman looked, they was running slow as hell to try to catch you. Man, bro. I was like, what the hell?
Bro. It looked like, what schools was he playing though?
Exactly. So I think the head coach is under a lot of pressure to try to win.
Grovetown Community College.
Right. If Arch Manning is not the one, and you think you could go better with the other quarterback, you do that. But like I said, who's the other quarterback? We never know. But fellas, man, great conversation as always. Pharaoh, man, where we stand since last week, man? What's the standing?
Ooh, last week was rough, fellas. It was rough. Hey, JJ, you suck, son. So, with that being said, listen, I only got 6 out of the 14 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you got 7 wins. So 50% is all y'all got. And me and One Direction had 6 wins. So yeah, the 6-way tie for first place last week.
That's crazy.
So hold on a second. The games we all missed, Philadelphia. Yeah. E-Love was the only one that picked Denver. Arizona, we all picked Arizona.
Yeah.
Los Angeles, we all picked Arizona except for E-Love. He picked San Francisco. And the New York, with New Orleans won?
Yeah, New Orleans won.
New Orleans won? Oh, shit, my bad. That means
he was.
That week.
Yeah,
Shots I picked. I picked the Saints
Mad
too.
Professor got
8 wins, and then he had a 5-way tie.
You picked the Saints too?
I picked the Saints too.
Yeah, Shot picked Saints.
Shit.
But who's still in the lead?
But and we all picked the Jets, and Dallas ended up winning.
Yeah. But who's still in the lead though?
Wait. Mad Professor picked Jacksonville, so the man on the street, but we all picked Kansas City.
That's right. But who's still
you picked Jacksonville?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I told y'all Jacksonville got stuff for the ass, man.
Yeah, well, hey, that was a lucky win.
Who still got overall lead?
Pharaoh, you're supposed to do your homework before you get to the show. Isn't that what the teacher said?
Hey, who still got overall lead? The man on the street, right?
Yeah, you still got overall lead, man. You're in the lead.
Thank you.
48. You got 48 wins out of 78. And then Matt Professor has 46. And then I got 45. And Shada got 45. Yeah, Tim Dog, you fucking suck. You just hit 41. So
there it is, ladies
and JJ is one up on you with 42.
And now it's time for what? Let's pick them. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's that time. Let's pick them. Well, we pick our NFL picks for this week. and we finally got a sponsor, and it is no one. We ain't got
Nobody.
one yet, but it's coming. Sooner or later, it's gonna come. But ladies and gentlemen, starting off tomorrow, we got a NFL East battle. We got the Eagles and the Giants.
All right, so Phillies 7-point favorites on the road.
Shotta, who you got?
I'm going with Philly.
All right
On
then.
Philly.
What about you, Tim Dog?
Excuse me. Anybody going for the Giants? That's all I'm gonna say.
You won't
Nah,
stop
I got
burping on
Philly.
this damn podcast. I know that.
Hey man, I'm just wait. I'm saving
I got
time.
Philly,
Come on,
y'all.
man. Nobody
give me-
wants the
give me-
G-men.
Give me the Eagles as well, man. You know, from
Thank
what I've
you.
heard, a couple of bad plays, a couple of bad calls cost us the game. But it is what it is.
It was a
Joe got
lot
Philly.
of bad calls on Sunday.
Joe got Philly as well. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, whenever I don't watch my boys play, we lose. But I will be watching
It's a conference. It's an interconference game anyway. In a
it's
division
conference
game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be able to see this one because it's at 8:15. Okay, I thought I'd be able to see this one.
Yeah, that's
But I'll be-
Thursday
I'll be able
night,
to catch
man.
that. Yeah. I'm my mind is off the chain, but I will be watching that tomorrow. Oh yeah. So we all taking the we got to get make sure the math professor send him a text. Make sure you
Yeah, we
send
gotta
the
get
picks in.
One Direction too.
Yeah, gotta get one. Yeah, wrong direction. That's what you meant to say. That motherfucker going the wrong way.
That might be his new name, Wrong Direction. Because that
Next, fellas,
motherfucker's
we
at
got
the
the
bottom
Bron-
of the barrel.
That's right. We got the Broncos and the Jets. You
All
know,
right, so Denver is negative 7.5
Y'all know I
on the
never-
road.
you know, I'm going with the Jets. I never pick Broncos. I can't stand
Oh
Sean Payton.
man.
Hey dog, I still got a 2 point. I still got a 2-game lead. I can play with one.
Yeah. see, that's like can't get niggas money, man. This
That's
dude
right.
here. Why?
Broncos
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I got Broncos as well. Going with the donkeys.
Yeah. Give me those horses, those thoroughbreds.
Yeah, I'm
Hey
telling you
man,
why I'm
slow
taking the
down,
Jets,
Tim
man.
Dog. They ain't that good yet.
Yeah, I'm telling you why I'm taking the Jets, man. I'm taking the Jets because the Jets got something to prove, man. I don't think Glenn. I think that's the coach name, right? Glenn, right?
Aaron Glenn, yes.
Yeah. I don't think Aaron Glenn gonna let his team go out like this, man. They just got to find their identity. And just like my Eagles, we got to find our identity. Are we gonna be a running team or throwing team? We can't be both. It's
We can.
50-50. But with the Jets, it just seems as though that 1 week they played pretty decent when they played Pittsburgh, man. They almost pulled that out. And then the next couple of games, it's like, who are we? We just out here just playing.
I think the Jets. I think that could be an upset game, even though I picked the Broncos, because the Jets literally they do have everything they need. They just need to daggone stop hurting themselves on the offensive plays. That's it.
And that's why I say
absolutely.
they got to find their identity. So, but give me the Jets, the man on the street going solo with the goddamn Jets. Next up, fellas. Oh man, we got the Seahawks and the Jaguars. Shotta, who you got?
Hey,
I'm going with the Jags.
the
You know,
Jets is 1.5 favorites at home.
All right, there it
I'm
is.
not picking them C bitches. Hell no.
Oh, you going with Jacksonville? All right? You going with
Damn
Jacksonville?
skippy.
You're right. Jets the sole winless team left in the league. And that's why I'm picking them because I don't think they're going 0-17. Joe got
Oh
the
no,
Jazz.
no.
Who
They not
you
doing-
got
they
on
not
Tim?
doing
I
that.
don't think they're going. I don't think
I'm
they're going to go
on
on
the
17,
Jags.
but they're not going to
Yeah.
beat the
No.
Broncos.
Yeah.
You
No,
going
I'm
with the
going
Jags? Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all going with the
Uh-huh.
Jags, man. The Jags showed me something
Well-
last night. The Jags showed me that they could actually play from behind
Yep.
because I thought they was going to fold once Kansas
Well,
City came
you
back
talking
and
about-
took the lead. But old Sunshine and even my man oh man, what's we talked about him so damn much.
Sunshine.
Etienne.
Huh?
Travis Etienne.
Yeah, no.
ETN,
other
that
guy
boy is.
plays both ways. We talk about him so goddamn much. I don't
Oh,
know
Hunter.
his name.
Oh,
Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter had a great catch, went up and got it, held on to it, played pretty good.
Oh
defense,
yeah,
so
that comeback
so-
catch. Yeah.
yeah. So that's why I'm picking the Jags because I think they got something to prove. They got something to prove,
Well-
and they proved it on Monday night against the goddamn Chiefs. Go ahead, Farrell.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if they can do that with the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure they going in this week with their heads held up high.
Yes,
Who are they
Playing at
playing
home.
this week? Who are they playing again?
the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
No, I'm going with the C bitches. No.
You taking the Seahawks?
You say you will never pick them.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't trust. No, I'm going with the C bitches. I know about their defense.
There it
All
is,
right.
ladies and gentlemen. Next up, fellas, we got the Chargers and the Dolphins. And I'm gonna go first in this one, man. We went to see the Dolphins play. My brother-in-law, man, I got a picture I got to show. The motherfucker actually cried because he finally got to see his team play. So he cried, man. You know,
that was his first time.
First time ever seen his team
Oh
play.
man,
yeah.
that was momentous.
Yeah. So that's why you know
That's what's up.
he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go, but I told him that we going. You know what I'm saying? So we went down and we had a good time.
That's
him
huge,
and his partner,
man. That's
yeah,
huge.
him and his partner was Dolphin fans, and my best friend, one of my best friends, you know, he had tickets and he set us up, and we was right behind the goddamn goalpost. Great damn seats, man. I was like, oh shit.
Gosh.
So he got a chance to enjoy himself, man. So the Dolphins put up a great game.
Yes, they did.
But they just couldn't hold out the last goddamn seconds. So with that being said, the Chargers look like shit.
Terrible.
What the fuck happened to the
Don't do
damn
that.
Chargers?
No, don't do that.
Go ahead,
Don't do
Shawty.
that. Don't say
Shawty.
they look
No,
like
you sound
shit because
Shawty.
they
Shawty,
played
you sound like
Washington.
Shawty. I thought
Don't you
were
say
saying
that.
Shawty. No, I'm talking about the last couple of games. It's not just
Oh,
against
okay.
Washington.
Okay. Whew, boy.
I'm talking about the last few games. They started out fine, but lately they look like shit. They look like
Terrible.
shit. So Tim Dog, who you taking? The Chargers or the Dolphins?
I'm gonna go back to the Chargers. I like them, even though last week was, you know, the Commanders went in that ass. But yeah.
All right, then what about you, Farrell? Who you taking?
So Chargers are favored 4.5 on the road. I don't think that they are going to let Miami, you know, make them lose 2 games in a row. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Chargers on the road.
Joe got the Chargers as well. What
The
about
Chargers
you?
are better.
Shot.
Chargers are a better team.
You said a Charger better team?
They're a better team.
And they got a better coach.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the,
y'all talking about a
Chargers
better
as well.
team, but they lost to New York.
Doesn't matter. On paper, they're a good team.
All right, so man on the street, you got
I'm
Chargers.
gonna take. I'm gonna try one more time with the Dolphins, man. I'm gonna go one more time with the Dolphins. Because I see. Hell no, man. Give me the Chargers. Fuck them Dolphins. Shit, them motherfucker let me down every goddamn time I pick their ass. Now watch their bitch asses win. Give me the Chargers as well. Up next, fellas.
Yeah, they
Oh,
letting
man.
themselves down. What the hell you talking about?
Yeah. But I mean, they almost pulled it out. But like I said, you know, when you score too fast and the other team, I don't know why they play that prevent shit. Play the same shit that got you in the situation for you to win the game. But as soon as you go to prevent, you leave the middle of the goddamn field always open.
Yeah.
Next
and
up, fellas, we
prevent
got the
means it prevents you from winning.
Exactly. Next up, fellas, we got the Rams and the Ravens. Shotta, who you got?
I'm going with the
Rams 7.5 favorites, y'all. Also, Rams have the #1 pass offense going against the number 32 pass defense. That's all I'm gonna tell you on that one.
That's you don't got to tell nothing. I already know.
Yeah. Give me the Rams as well. The Rams still shocked after fumbling on the goddamn goal line and then giving up the draws to the 49ers. So giving them and since Lamar Jackson might not be playing again, and who's their backup quarterback? Who's the backup quarterback for the Ravens?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, and last week they got mollywop. It seems as though they didn't want to play.
Well, you got to think also. No, the Ravens had 4 starting linemen out as well.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
All right. And on the defense, they had 3 starters out on the defensive line.
Right. So they're basically playing with a second string, which I know they all professional, but they're playing the second string team. Yeah. So they supposed to win. That Houston was supposed to do what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe that who you got on Tim Dog?
I'm going to Rams. The secondary is hurting for Baltimore. I mean,
yeah, I believe if the Ravens loses this game, Harbaugh is on the hot seat, and they will probably give him one more game, and he's gonna get fired before the season out. I believe Harbaugh is going to be the first coach fired this year if they don't turn it around. The reason being because you got Lamar Jackson, because you got Derrick Henry, because like you say, Pharaoh, I think you're the one that say that when you talk about defenses. The teams that you always knew had a great defense, Baltimore, the Steelers, who else had a great defense?
The Browns.
But I'm just saying teams
that
that
division
always had great defense.
Yeah, that division had all 4 teams had top 5 defenses or top 10 defenses last few years, and they're depleted. So
and that's what I'm saying. So it's just hard to see them go down. And then it just shows how much Lamar Jackson means to that team when you got a Derrick Henry. But like y'all say, if you got your offensive line, you got the second string out there, and they can't block. That's why you get blowout in the situation that they have. But my word, y'all gonna say man on the street was right. If Harbaugh don't win another game, if you lose 2 more straight games, he'll be the first coach fired this year.
Hey, look what Joe said. Joe said Todd Monken is gonna go for him.
He's definitely on that.
Coach?
Offensive coordinator.
Oh, the offensive coordinator. Okay. All right. What the fuck he coach? Up next, fellas, we got the Cardinals and the Colts. The Cardinals pulled it out, didn't they? They pulled it out at the end. Oh, bobblehead.
They ain't pulling it out this time. The Colts are going.
Yeah, they ain't pulling out. Indianapolis gonna tear that ass up. They're 7-point favorites.
Yeah, give me the Colts as well. Anybody taking the Cardinals? Anybody taking bobblehead?
Nope, bobblehead off on this week. Bobblehead taking it. Plus, that running back likes to fumble before he gets to the goal line. So,
yeah, they say if you look at that play, he actually broke the plane. If you look at that play, because you only got to get 1 inch of. He actually broke the plane.
That's fine, man, on the street. But give me 8 steps before you decide you want to throw the fucking ball away.
And then we didn't even talk about that. What do y'all thought about the coach punching him, Farrell?
Football is football. We got grabbed by the face mask. These are $1 million players, and you worried about a man that got pads on and the damn coach sitting up there getting in his face. Man, move on. Ain't nothing to see here.
Okay. Oh, no, hold on. No, Shawty.
Nope.
We not moving on, Shawty. Your thoughts. I don't give a damn. It's football, but you don't put your hand on me, though. Your thoughts.
It's football, but you're going to have to understand when you're in a heat of battle and you already feel down for something you did and your coach comes and put his hands on you twice, I'm going to tell you like this right now. The way I'm feeling, he was going to get snatched the fuck up. You understand?
There it is. What
I'm telling you like this right now. If he had done that to me, Nick, we on national TV and you on here talking, I'm a grown man, Mike. I would have had his daggone legs up in the air so damn quick. Bro.
Yeah. We say this, right?
No,
the man got fined $100,000.
It ain't no saying nothing. I'm telling you, at that point, when emotions are that kind of high on the football field, I promise you he was gonna get scooped. I promise you he was gonna get scooped.
Your thoughts, Tim Dawg?
Man, how you gonna scoop the coach for getting upset because you fumbled the ball? You get tackled. You get tackled by a 300-pound defensive lineman, and everybody's stepping on him, and you okay with that?
I'm scooping.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna say this. You a bitch.
You call it what you want
to,
but I'm gonna your ass.
I agree with you. I can understand. I can understand the fact that you're upset as the head coach. You can yell all day, but don't put your hand on me. Now, the first time, I'll let you get away with it because this is emotion. But the second time, no. But I will give him credit. He did come back and apologize. He knew he was wrong. He did, and I think his apology was sincere.
My response was before the apology.
But I could have if the player had to punch the coach, or if we see the coach make a bonehead play, a bonehead call, and the player go over and punch him, we were like, that player is wrong. He shouldn't have did that. But just like we would say the player was wrong, the coach was wrong. But like I say, hey, emotions are high.
Games. Don't put your hands on me.
Emotions are high, but they still won the game, though. They still won the game, and that's all that matters. Next up, fellas, the Cowboys and the Panthers.
Ask my drill sergeant from that.
Hey, so next up, we got the Cowboys and the Panthers. What's the spread there?
Everybody picking Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you say? Gannon would have got hit like the water boy did. Come on, his mama.
He said something about your mama.
Yeah. Next up, we got the Cowboys and the Panthers. What's the spread there, Farrell?
Dallas at 3. I'm picking Carolina. Fuck Dallas.
Yeah, unlike Shada, I'd never pick the Cowboys. I don't give a damn. If I need the Cowboys,
I got the Panthers. Let's go Bryce Young.
Give me the goddamn Panthers. Man, and they got the sorriest fight song ever. Oh my God.
It's a Panther, man on the street. What fight song does a Panther have?
No, I'm talking about.
What song does the eagle have? Fly, eagles, fly.
Exactly. It's a goddamn rhythm. Just like Hail to the Redskin. It's a goddamn rhythm. This shit sound like came out of 1910. That shit was pretty trash. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? The Bible say the PANTERS. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? But
What is this? What is this?
Yeah,
What is
what
this
is
right
this?
here?
What is
Oh,
this?
it was a chair.
What
It
is
was
this?
a chair.
What kind of chair is
Yeah.
this?
What
What
is
kind of
this?
chair is
I was
this?
like, man, that shit was
Are you
garbage. But
Hutu?
yeah,
Are you
That was,
Winabi?
that
Hey,
wasn't
man.
a song. That's a cheer.
no, it's a fight song, just like "Hail to the Redskin" and "Fly Eagles Fly." That's the
Yeah,
that's
but
they song. That
but
shit was
those are
all like,
fight
what the?
songs. Spelling
Oh
out
my
the
God.
team's name is not a fight song unless it's JETS.
Are you Hutu?
That's
Are
I'm
different.
just
you
telling you, but that's
Winabi?
how they fight
Yeah.
song. They fight song had Panthers in it, and that shit was trash, man. Oh my
Are
God!
you
Next time I'm
Hutu?
Black
record that
Are
bitch.
you Winabi?
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out, who you taking, man?
I'm taking the Panthers.
Tim Dog.
I'm going with Joe. Give me the Cowgirls. Black Kitties can't put together a 2-game win streak.
Yeah, but the
The
Panthers
Black
showed me something
Kitties.
last week. The Panthers showed me that they could actually play offense, and the defense played came to play as well. Dallas is running high because the Cowboys, they put up all those points last week, and
And,
like my
and
video I
Dak's
put
still
out,
quarterback.
my AI video I put out about the Cowboys fans. They
Oh.
happy thinking they're going to the Super Bowl because they beat the Jets,
Yeah,
the only winless
said
team in
we
the
beat the
goddamn league.
First of
What do
I'm
you
all,
like,
say?
what
We
the
beat
Shut
hell?
up.
the Jets.
You
We're
got
going
first
who?
of all,
to the
first
Super
of all,
Bowl.
I got a homeboy down here. I got to give shout out to my homeboy down here, Joseph, who's an avid Cowboy fan. And I will have to say, I promised him I would say on the podcast today, the Cowboys, according to the league right now, as things are set up, are playing good football. I vomited after I said that, but they are playing good football considering they just beat the Jets. But you can call it what you want to. There's a lot of teams that are losing games that they shouldn't have lost. So they're still in the hunt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and swallow my pride and be like, you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys playing good football. Let's see
Man,
if that's
fuck the
going to continue.
Cowboys. Them bitches,
Shut up.
2-2-1.
Tell
Fuck
your
them
friend
bitches.
that you'll
Yeah.
never do that ever again.
Yeah,
That's what you
yeah.
tell him.
Yeah,
I will.
From me.
I don't give a damn. Them
He knows
motherfuckers
that
win the
I have
Super Bowl.
integrity.
I
He
don't
has
give a damn. The
integrity.
motherfucker
He
win the
knows
Super Bowl. I
I
still
have
don't give them
integrity.
bitches no goddamn love. Next up, fellas, we got the Patriots and the Saints. Oh shit. Charlie,
Who?
who you got? The Patriots and the Saints.
Oh, I'm picking out New England, man.
What's the spread?
-3.5 on the road.
All right. So Saints got 3 points already. All right then. Shada, who you got?
I'm going with the Pats.
All right. What about you, Tim Dog?
I'm gonna go to Patch Drake, man. He doing all right.
Yeah, give me the Pats as well. The Saints done shot their load. They done shot their load for the year. Joe got the Patriots as well. Got the Mad Professor thinking that they're gonna have a great season now.
Nah,
that they
them
won
niggas
that
show
game.
that Charlie Kirk shit, man. They out for me, bud.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Mad Professor, another one said he never picked his own damn team, but now he done went back and picked him last
Yeah.
week. I wonder if he's gonna pick him again this week. But we will see. We will see, man. But yeah.
Charlie,
the
you picked
Patriots-
Carolina, right?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Patriots have found their way. Drake May is coming to his own. Stephon Diggs had so many yards, and they played a great team.
That boy was playing unconscious. You hear me?
He played unconscious.
Woo!
And you know, hate to bring this up, man, but y'all see the difference. Jalen Hurts threw for 280, 2 touchdowns, and the Eagles, the team lose, but Josh Allen, a fumble, interception, 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, and they still consider him to be an MVP candidate. I don't get it, but it is
They
what it
still
is.
say Justin Herbert was playing better. So
Yeah,
don't be
it is
surprised,
what
man,
it
on the
is.
street. Come on now.
It is what it is. Moving along, fellas. Oh, we got the Browns and the Steelers. Joe Flacco. Anybody taking Joe Flacco?
Yes.
Oh shit, you taking Joe Flacco?
Yes. I'm picking Joe Flacco because I believe that he will do just enough to keep the offense from giving the ball up. And with Cleveland's defense, they can rally against around that.
Okay, is anybody else taking the Browns?
I don't trust him. And Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I hear the cricket. Is it you doing the cricket?
Yeah. Anybody else taking the Browns?
So all y'all taking Pittsburgh?
I like that.
I'm taking Pittsburgh. I'm not.
You
I
taking-
don't.
Tim Dog, you
Steelers,
taking
man.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
all going to Steelers. Except for you. You have faith. You have faith in goddamn.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said
you have
their
faith in their
defense,
defense.
and he could possibly keep the ball from being turned over, so the defense could do their job.
It could be an upset. It could be.
Okay then. All right then. There it is, man. My main man. I don't know why you picking them, but it is what it is. Moving along, fellas. We got the
What you
Titans
talking
and the
about,
Raiders.
man? After last week, anything goes, man. It's a
That
flip
is
a
true,
coin.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has a point. He has a point.
Titans and the Raiders. Anybody picking the Raiders, man? Anybody
The
picking
Raiders?
goddamn Raiders. Yeah. Titans and the Raiders.
Raiders are 4.5-point favorites.
Where they playing at?
Las
You-
Vegas.
yeah, Las Vegas.
I'll take the Raiders.
Yeah. Well, I'm going with Tennessee.
Yeah. Take me and give me the Titans as well, man.
I'm going with Tennessee.
I'm taking the Raiders.
Give me the
Okay, so
Titans
man
as
on the
well.
street, you got Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Las Vegas for Shada. He's gambling against the home team. I mean the away team. Okay.
Yeah. Give me
Hey,
the Titans.
where
He said he'd be right
where
back.
Garage Boy go?
But he taking the Raiders. He taking the Raiders.
Raiders. Okay.
Yeah, he taking the Raiders. And Joe is taking the home flip,
Raiders.
says Raiders. Next up, fellas, we got the 49ers, Buccaneers. What's the spread on that one?
All right. So Bucks are 3 at home.
all right. What's we call it? Say that he wants the Tampa Bay on this one. Tim Dog, he taking Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I got Tampa Bay at home, solely based off all the injuries that San Francisco has. I think I think Tampa Bay is just a little too strong at home for them to be traveling.
Yeah, Shada, who you got? You taking your boys?
Come on, man. Of course I am.
Man, give me the 49ers. Give me Mac Jones. Mac Jones. I'm going with Mac Jones. Mac Jones got the 49ers thinking about, did we have to pay Purdy all that money? Mac Jones is playing it like so.
You picking Mac Jones because his ass came in a two-tone suit,
No, I think
like goddamn Two-Face. That's all you picking him for.
What's
No,
gonna
man.
happen is y'all seem to forget we got the two most devastating Samoans on the planet playing on both sides of the ball for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You understand what I'm saying? You got your boy Vita Vea, you know what I'm saying? And talking about, I can't even pronounce the last name on the other side. They reckon shot. So why people
I think
talk
Mike
about-
Evans is coming back this game too.
But while
Yeah.
y'all talk about Baker Mayfield, these two Samoans have been holding it down for the daggone Buccaneers on both sides of the ball.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
Farrell. I think you might have rethink that because when we say the Steelers Brown, you say because of Joe Flacco, but Flacco not on the. So you show you
No,
wanna go with that.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, so you show you. I'm gonna give you a chance to think about it.
No,
It's
no.
Gabriel, that's the thought.
I'm still staying with him. I'm gonna
Okay,
go with lefty,
okay.
old lefty Gabriel.
Okay, I'm just making sure, man. I'm just making
I
sure.
don't know why I
because
said
you-
Flacco, man.
No, because I was saying Flacco too. But yeah, I want to shit.
Because Pittsburgh ain't got no film on Gabriel, man. Everybody know what Flacco's doing. He gonna stand there and throw the ball. He not running nowhere. He's 40.
Yeah.
So
Change that, man. Give me Mayfield. That I'm sticking with my pick. I'm going with Big Dick Jones. That's what I'm going with. Mac Jones. That's
okay,
it.
yeah.
Give me
okay.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones. All
What
right.
you call him?
Big Dick Jones. That's what it is. Mac Jones, baby. We're going with Mac Jones on that. Next up, fellas, we got the Bengals and the Packers. Tim,
Now,
you got. You say you taking the
The
Packers.
Packers are favored 14 points at home.
All right. So now, are you taking Joe Flacco now, Pharaoh?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Why not? Hold
No,
on, why not?
What kind of ridiculous question is
Hey,
Come
he
on,
couldn't even get the
man.
question out before he started laughing. That's how you know ridiculous it was.
That's a
Yeah.
ridiculous question.
Is anybody taking the Bengals? Man?
Hey,
Anybody
Joe's
taking
gonna
the
pick Cincinnati. He has faith in Flacco. Ain't that right, Joe? Oh,
Bengals?
okay.
Cheesehead, those
Joe
Bengals.
said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
there it is, fella.
Cheesehead over the Bungles.
There it is. Everybody going with the Packers. Next up, you got the Chiefs and the Lions. What's that spread there, Pharaoh?
Chief and the Lions. It's 2.5. KC's 2.5 at home.
Where they playing?
I'm picking the Lions because if
They're playing
Jacksonville can
Kansas
do it,
City.
they did. The Detroit is a much their running game and their passing game and their defense. They're way better than Kansas City. I don't care. And as long as Chris Jones keep giving up on plays, they gonna fucking lose.
You saw that, right? I say the same damn thing on that play.
That man was
Trevor
gassed.
Lawrence got up. He gave no.
he
He
was.
was standing there. He just stood there.
He was
and
gassed.
then tried to
He
take
was
off later, man.
tired.
That's fine.
He asked,
Yeah.
That's
look,
fine.
he
Guess
asked
what?
the coach
He gonna be
about
gassed
coach
in this
that
game
too.
too because they're gonna run the shit out of him.
He was just gassed, dog. Just leave it at that. Did you see the plays before that?
He might want to work on his cardio
You
this week.
realize, you all realize that the very first play of that series, that
There you go, Joe.
Chandler Jones was the one that flushed daggone freaking Patrick Mahomes out to the right. And then the plays after that, he was constantly rushing. They've been on the field a long time. This is the fourth quarter,
You
player.
meant to say Trevor Lawrence. You say Patrick Mahomes. You meant to say Trevor Lawrence.
Was it Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, my bad.
on quarterback.
But he done flushed them a couple of times on that play, and they've been chasing him all game. The man was gassed. Period.
Yeah, and it's
So
odd that
what you're
the
saying
leading
is-
rushers of the game was both quarterbacks. That's crazy. The leading rushers for both teams were
was
the
gassed.
quarterbacks. But saying all that, who you picking?
I'm picking the Lions though.
She said all that to pick the Lions.
Man, you know what? Man, go get in the corner, man, doing all that
What?
shit.
What?
saying all
I'm
that
just
shit.
saying. I'm just saying. I love the game, and I know the man was gassed. I played
Take your
linebacker
ass in the
my
corner
whole
after that
You
long
life.
saying
ass
all that shit, then you gonna
explanation.
pick the Lions.
Tim Dog, what you got?
I know for sure you gonna say I'm taking
I'm
the
going
Chiefs, man.
KC.
Okay.
Give me the Lions as well, man. The Chiefs are starting to show their age. You know, what is this? 5 Super Bowl in 7 years. I think that's what
is
it's
Fred
what it's
Sanford
been.
over
With
here
three
doing?
with 3 Super Bowls.
Man, look at man, fuck you.
I can if they do pull it out, it's going to take a great effort by Patrick Mahomes and Jason Kelsey. But Jason Kelsey thinking about getting married.
No, man on the street.
He's thinking about retiring.
Shada just
Jason
said about
Travis
about
Kelce.
Jones. You know, I think he's lost. Fella,
No
y'all
man
think
on
I'm
the
crazy.
street.
I'm gonna say
Kansas
this.
City got the refs on their side at home.
I'm gonna say, but fellas, y'all might
And that
call
one
me
call
crazy.
when it was clearly intentional grounding, and they didn't call it. They picked up the flag. I'm like, what? Are you
And I'm gonna tell you,
serious?
this, man. Y'all might say I'm crazy. Y'all might say I'm crazy. But when Chandler Jones went out his way to shake Donald Trump's hand, his shit started going down. When Saquon Barkley went on that golfing trip with Trump, his shit started going down.
I mean, that's
Y'all
facts.
see the comedy dominator in this whole shit?
That's facts.
I'm telling y'all. Y'all
You ain't gotta tell me. I
touch
know
that
it.
motherfucker is shit.
Any and everybody who deals with
My
Kelly
grandmother
police traffic
always
had nothing
told
but
me
bad
you
luck.
can't be in the same space as demons. When you're in the same space as demons, they rub off on you. You can't
Yeah.
do it. You can't do it.
I just see, man.
Right.
Next up, fellas, we got the Bills and the Falcons. Joe, you taking your
Buffalo,
boys? You taking the
4.5
Falcons?
on the
Yeah.
road.
They got something to prove, man. Give me the Bills as well. They look pretty decent, but they faded at the end. And I don't give a damn. I know, Allen's supposed to be the standard, but he makes a lot of bonehead mistakes as well. And don't get called out on the mistakes that he makes with that football. And they just give him a pass when he makes a turnover or whatnot. Oh, that's him trying to make a play. No, we don't want him to make that bonehead play with the turnover. We want him to make a smart play, or better yet, throw the ball out of bounds. But
It's
give me the
it's
Bills
him
and the
making a
Falcons.
bonehead play for CJ
Yeah.
Stroud. Oh, what the hell is he doing? He's supposed to
Yeah.
throw that away.
Yeah. So Tim Dog, who you taking? You taking the Falcons
Yeah,
or the
I'm
Bills?
gonna say
Bills,
the
Bills,
Falcons.
baby.
I mean,
Bills.
I'm taking Buffalo, but the Falcons have one of the worst passing games in the league. So I don't think they can handle Buffalo.
Yeah,
at home.
Yeah, Joe taking the Falcons out of home. Penny's putting on.
But
for
you
the
know,
city.
Joe's Joe. You know, he got to stick with his team, man.
Come on,
Yeah.
Joe.
Joe had that. The Falcons had that lucky win with JD out. So,
all right. Next up, fellas. Last
Atlanta
one.
Mac.
Of
but what?
the
Everybody
Monday night
got.
game,
Everybody got what?
the Bills. Except for
Bills.
Joe.
Everybody got the Bills, but Joe.
I'm just a Bill.
In the last game, fellas, we got the Bears Commanders. Well, Farrell, we know who you taking. Shout out.
Well,
We going with
you
I'm
the
know
gonna
King.
still tell you
You
why
know
I'm
who
taking
I'm
them
taking
shit.
too. So don't play them kind of games. Don't sit here and act like you don't know
Hey,
what's going on.
Washington is #1 in rushing.
I don't
Yeah.
The
care.
Chicago Bears is 25 in
I
rush
don't
defense.
care. I never care. Who is the quarterback for the Chicago Bears? Who is the quarterback for the Chicago Bears?
Caleb.
Jim McMahon.
Hey.
Okay, then. If it's Caleb Williams to the quarterback, I'm going with the Commanders, damn it.
Hey.
Shada, when you
taking-
don't like somebody, boy, you don't like
I
somebody,
don't like
boy.
He don't like to see bitches either, but he picked them. So
Because
man,
I understand football.
shout out
That
lost all
was a
credibility
shot right
with
there.
picking teams with
That
me.
was a shot.
Shout out lost all credibility with picking teams with me because he said
Hold
I
on a
never
second.
picked them see bitches, but now he picking to see bitches. The motherfucker said I never picked them Cowboys, then he picked the fucking the Cowboys. Shout out lost all credibility with me when picking teams.
He talking about I lost a credibility with him, bro. Are you
Yeah, I
expecting
would
me to
say
let you?
you-
You expecting me to sit here and let you daggone talk trash the whole
Hey,
season?
Toronto's up 2-1, baby.
Incomprehensible
Hey,
stuff
hey,
about the Eagles
hey,
and you
hey,
winning
Shada.
everything. You got to be out of
Hey.
your damn mind. I am not that weak-minded, pimping. You better say that
Hey.
to somebody else. That shit don't
Hey,
work
Shada.
on me.
Hey, Shada, you want to shut him up? Ask him where's the video.
I don't need a video.
My video is up. My video is always up. I put out, matter of fact, I put out 3 videos. See, you
About the
motherfuckers ain't checked it.
Eagles? About the Eagles?
Exactly. I put up 3 videos. The only person responding to me was the mad professor. Exactly. It is
I
what
ain't
it
seen
is.
them yet. I
know
them
you didn't
yet.
see it. I know you didn't see, but it's okay though.
Mhm.
But like I said,
Matt
though,
Professor can't be here
give
to
me,
vouch
give
for that.
me-
That's why you saying it.
don't worry about it. Hey, you ain't got to worry about it. Just check it. Check. I even tagged you in one. See, that's how I know you don't check your phone. Give me the
I don't-
goddamn. I'm going. I smell upset. What's the
Where?
spread again, Pharaoh?
4.5.
What up?
What does it matter? You
4.5.
say you smell it upset. Go on and pick the damn bad news Bears. Go on and pick them. Keanu Reeves and all of that damn shit. Talk about Biggie Smalls and dang on pitching in the middle
No,
of
give me the
Chicago.
Commanders.
Go on
I
and pick the Bears.
I already
then.
got 2 games I can play with. I can't play with all of them.
Go on and
Give
pick
me
the
the
Bears.
Commanders in
Then.
that one, man.
Go on and pick
Give
the
me the
Windy
Commanders in
City.
that one.
Go
Hey,
on, go on.
so what?
Give me the Commanders in that one, huh?
You gonna get Commanders?
Yeah, give me the Commanders, man.
Commanders in
Yeah.
this one?
He ain't
Yeah.
crazy. He ain't crazy.
Yeah, give me the Commanders.
All that trash he was talking, he ain't crazy.
But they are coming off a bye though. In Chicago, coming off a bye.
Man, you can't. There's no.
I see what Joe's
Yeah.
saying about Buffalo, but I mean, you know, Atlanta is not top 10 rushing. So
But give me the Commanders, man. And then they're at home too. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're at home. So I'm gonna go with the home team in that. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our picks. Hopefully you pick better than
and the
us
teams on
because-
bye is Minnesota and Houston.
Yeah. Hopefully you pick better than us because last week, 7 out of 16?
Yeah, what's the name? Matt Professor was the only one. He got 8, so he was
Ooh.
above 500.
Ooh, goddamn. Shit. Ooh, yeah, last week was a hard week, boy. Ooh, it goes back to what Shawty says. Teams that's supposed to win are losing, and teams that are supposed to lose are winning. Oh, this shit is fucked up from the ground up. But there
I
it
like
is,
it.
ladies and gentlemen. Hope you get a
I like
chance
it.
to. Oh shit, damn, dog. You just sit there to anyone and can you? How can you? Oh man, I don't know how to upload this. See?
Don't worry about it. Go on and play my
Alright.
segment. I got you.
All right then, but then again, Shawty, I don't think you weak minded. I think that you pick crazy team. If I need you to hate a team, you hate a team. You hate the Cowboys, don't pick them bitches. You hate the C bitches, don't pick them bitches.
I'm gonna tell you like this right now, okay?
You hate Doritos, don't eat them bitches.
If I got Usain Bolt in a race and you got all the other champions of all time in a race, I'm still picking Usain Bolt.
Okay.
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 Okay. Let's go to my man Shawty Today Esports. Shawty, what you got for us this week, my brother?
So this day in sports, we're gonna keep it daggone Yankees because you know how I love my Yankees and they always disappoint every single time of the year. And I heard Pharaoh King earlier said something about, oh, the Yankees scored. Damn. Well, in lieu of all of that, today in sports, 1961, the New York Yankees pitcher Whitley Ford breaks Babe Ruth's record of 29 2-3 consecutive scoreless innings in the World Series. He goes on to extend the streak to 33 2-3, which stands until 2001. That name is Whitley Ford, broke Babe Ruth's daggone record. And if y'all hadn't seen what Aaron Judge did last night to them daggone Blue Jays, y'all need to go ahead and see what he did, because that was a classic right there. You understand? So go ahead, big ups to the Yankees. I don't know if we're gonna win tonight, but
Toronto.
Nobody cares about Toronto right now. You understand?
Toronto.
So go ahead.
They up 2-1, bottom of the sixth.
So going back to the guy that you're talking about, and what record did he break a Babe Ruth? Though I don't understand what you're saying. Say it again. What Babe?
You know, Babe Ruth used to pitch also.
Oh, okay, okay, as a pitcher. Okay. I'm tracking now. I got you.
He used to pitch as a pitcher as well. A lot of people forget that he used to pitch. So that's where those numbers come from.
Okay. So Babe Ruth had the record of endless.
All the way to 2000.
Shit, I didn't know. Damn. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that, man. Shout out for that knowledge. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Today in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time in the show where we bring you sports stuff that you can do if you're not a true athlete. If you can't get out there, if you can't run track, if you can't run at all, if you can't play baseball, basketball, hockey, golf, if you're just not an athlete, you're just not coordinated. We bring you stuff that you can actually do. We brought you extreme ironing. We brought you the kettle pot where you put shit in your nose, sperm racing. We brought you hamster racing if you're a pet owner. We brought you snail racing. Go outside in your garden, find you a snail. Rock skipping.
Thumb wrestling, nose wrestling, chin wrestling,
we done
toe
so
wrestling.
many great sports. If you want to be professional, how much does it cost to be professional in skip rocking there, Pharaoh?
$10 will get you a professional shirt and river rocks of your choice.
That's right. You just got to go find them yourself. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not one of mine. But Pharaoh dug deep for this one. Oh shit. So don't blame me.
Man.
Don't blame me on this one. I'm Shada. This one. Yeah, this was not there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our weird sport of the week.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pioneer Hall. Welcome to the Iowa State Fair. Welcome to the Husband Calling Contest. It is a contest where women are to call their husband in out of the fields, because years ago that was the only form of communication. We didn't have cell phones back then, and their voices mattered. Okay, judges, are you ready?
Dominic, where is the anti pass that we had for the Zakeo celebration? Dominic! Hold your ears. Risty, darling, calling, it's your wife, it's time to come in the house for dinner, so stop, collaborate and listen, it's your wife and she needs your attention, dinner is up on the table, so get your butt in and out of the stable, cause it's time to come in, it's time to come in, it's time to come in for dinner.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, do y'all notice a theme with these? They have the same red, white, and blue little banners at every one of these doggone competitions, man.
I agree with Joe.
Not all call it, but husband call it.
Bro.
There you go. Same difference.
Bro. Listen to me.
It was the Hogs doing the calling.
I'm gonna promise you. I promise you this much right now. I'm from Jamaica, dog, and I'm telling you like this right now. If my grandmother ever came outside and did that, my grandfather would not come home. You understand?
Yo, no.
He ain't coming home. He not coming home. He's staying up in the pastures. He ain't living out there. He ain't coming home. Cause that's pure madness. That's madness. No.
Man.
I think that's like divorce intervention, whatever the fuck they were doing.
No, there's no way you can explain that. Nothing.
I would tell you, man. You know, I had to chop it up. I just took the top 3, but there's
Right.
other ones there's a calling as well.
No.
But there it is,
No.
ladies and gentlemen. Like I
No.
say, we bring you things that hey, if you got a husband or you got a man or you just want to call, shit, just get out
Bro,
there and let it rip.
Could
It
you
won't be a
could
brother.
you honestly
Won't be a
think
brother.
about that happening in the daggone middle of the wire? Everybody calling at 5:30, their husbands and their boyfriends to come home. Do you know how crazy that would
Shut the fuck up.
Hey man, those are like people that's at that what is it in Arkansas, whatever they build that just the white only neighborhood.
No, that was
Yeah, that's
Iowa. They were in Iowa.
Oh, Arkansas. I thought it was Arkansas. It's
Yeah,
Arkansas.
they say Iowa.
It don't matter.
No, it's
All them
Arkansas.
states, they just
Yeah.
push together. They all the same.
That look like some Charlotte Webb shit.
But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's our weird sport of the week. Man. Yeah. Okay.
I'll never recover from that shit.
Tip Dog, man. Tip Dog, what you got for the people before we go, man? And make sure you start your social media as well.
What'd you say?
I said, Tip Dog, what you got for the people, man, before we go? And make
I
sure
ain't
you
gonna
no,
recover
hell
from
no.
this.
My bad. Shit, I fucking up. Pharaoh, thank you. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for Pharaoh King Trivia Question of the Week. Pharaoh King.
Hey, so this guy, like you have a conniption fit over there. Hey,
Hey, my
so Tom Brady is the all-time upset win person at 56.5%, whatever, and
Say that
Patrick
was it.
Mahomes is
Don't do
coming
that.
up, but
Don't say it like
upset
that.
wins.
Yeah, say it.
Okay.
Yeah, upset wins are not so much fourth quarter comebacks. It's you going in the game as an underdog.
No, okay.
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 So if you're going in as a game as an underdog quarterback, here's your question. If I can get to it.
Which active QB has the most upset wins in NFL career regular season?
Now, active quarterback does not mean starting, just as long as you're an active quarterback.
Give me the redhead dude. Used to be Cincinnati quarterback. Oh, what's the fuck his name? He's still in the league. It's the redhead dude, man.
Who? Andy
Dalton? You talking about
Dalton.
Yeah.
And give me
Andy Dalton.
I'm going Andy Dalton.
Nah, I ain't going with Andy Dalton. I'm gonna go with Fitzpatrick. Don't play no more. It's always my go-to. Active quarterback played still. That's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G still in the league? Damn. Okay then. All right. Oh yeah, Joe. That's a good one there right there too. I ain't thought about Kirk Cousins. God damn it, man. But I don't pick Andy Dalton. I'm gonna stick with Andy D.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Wow.
Pharaoh, who did you say? And don't say I got this one right, like you usually say. I got this one right. Because motherfucker, you see the answer shit.
I actually didn't even know the answer to this shit. So
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. And then I had mentioned somebody, but he wasn't active. I had to say Ryan Fitzpatrick, but
you shot
he's
him
not
say
active.
music. We say shot, that's my go-to answer. Everything Fitzpatrick.
Right.
That's my go-to answer.
So I didn't have an answer. I got it wrong, so I didn't have an answer.
All right. Who you got on Tim Dog?
Watson. Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. Okay then.
He's not
He
active.
didn't play long enough. But anyway,
Yeah.
here y'all go.
Hold on. Where's it at?
Andy Dalton. You call him.
God damn it, the man on the street is a goddamn genius.
How the hell did you even guess that shit?
He sure did. He said the redhead dude.
Because he's the backup in Carolina. That's what I saw when I saw him. I was
He
like,
was in
Andy Dalton.
Cincinnati forever. And
Yeah.
then he got traded out of there, and then he was a
Yeah.
backup. He bounced around for a couple times.
Yeah.
Because he
that
was with the
Andy-
Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah. So Andy Dalton. Yeah. The
Man.
on the street.
Ain't no way, man. You saw my question, man.
No, that's all your question, man. I'll go, like I say, the redheaded dude, I couldn't even think of the motherfucking name. Shit, y'all knew the fuck I'm talking about. That's why you started laughing.
It's the only
Yeah, that's why you
redhead dude out there. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy Dalton. God damn it, I'm a goddamn genius.
Clock is right. How many times during the day?
The clock is right.
Man, this dude be looking at my damn questions, man.
You turn that up.
I had forgot
Yeah,
about that
yeah,
guy too, man.
Yeah, Andy Dalton. Thank you for that, Pharaoh King, man. The man on the street is, like you say, I'm always right at least twice a year, but I'm right on that one. Man, Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go, man? And make sure you shout out your social media as well.
You can find me, Father's Love 99. It's all about me, my son, and my grandson. All I can say is with these times of people, getting upset, getting killing themselves, not finding their true purpose in life, and just down and out and bad luck. I just have to say, you can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. That's all I have to say. To get away from yourself, you have to deal with it.
All right, there it is. Man, shout out. What you got for the people before we go, man? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
See the social down there, sir. On the other side. One Love, Shut Up, Blue Sky Social. I go on people's feeds all the time and I look at things, and I just want people to understand something. Things might be hard, no, but you have to understand you have to keep pushing and find the things your whys in life. Every day I get up and I look at my kids, I look at my family, my wife, my children. They're doing well. They're in good health. And with everything going on in the world, I'm just appreciative of everything that the Lord has blessed me with. And I wish each and every person will out here that hear my voice at this moment will take the time to understand and appreciate that too, because there's someone out there that's always got it worse than you. So holler at your boy and keep the love, keep the faith, and keep pushing. Holler at your boy.
There it is, main man. Shout out. Thank you for that. Pharaoh King, man. What you got for the people before we go? And make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you, my brother.
Got some health information for you guys today.
Oh, God.
All right. Pharaoh King _71, King Ryan Facebook. You see it right there. Gut information.
Kennedy Father.
Your poo colors. Brown, normal, healthy. Bowel digestion, no concern. If it's green, it's probably from veggies, food coloring, fast digestion. If it's yellow, green, greasy stool means your fat isn't absorbed. Probably eating too much fat. If it's black and tarry, well, that's stomach bleeding. Probably want to go get checked out. And if it's red, something's wrong with you. You probably got something wrong with your colon. Go get your doggone colonoscopy, guys. Is important. Colon cancer is a big problem, especially amongst us African Americans. Go get a check. 35. I know they're talking about 50 years old. 35. Get started.
Man, I don't like you putting my business all out on social media.
I'm gonna say this, man. And Pharaoh,
That's
thank
fucked
you
up.
for saying that, and thank you for that
That's
serious
fucked
topic.
up.
But why?
That's fucked
See,
up.
I didn't want to say this, but why when you say if it's red, that means you just got fucked in the ass. Why did my mind went there?
I didn't say that.
I know, but my mind was you was gonna say something funny.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Hey,
That's what Bobby Nash trying to know.
I'm gonna tell you this too.
Bobby Nash trying to know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this too. If you're colorblind, you're shit out of luck. So,
no pun intended.
But like I say though, you were so serious with it. I just knew you was about to say, and if it's red, I knew you was about to say something funny. Then my mind was like, he's probably gonna say, "You just got fucked in the ass." I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. I apologize.
I'm sorry,
apologize,
man.
ladies and gentlemen.
No.
No, we don't do that on this show.
You know what the shape of it means?
Oh man.
Hey, man. All I
Your
know
body
is, man,
body like
if you're
business,
straining,
man.
you might want to get some doggone libation, man. You dehydrate,
Okay,
man.
man. This
If
this
it's
comes
red.
I got a quote. This comes from a main man, Fat Albert. Y'all saying Fat Albert? Fat Albert says, "You can't let fear keep you from caring about someone because caring about someone is wonderful." That was Fat Albert said. So Fat Albert said it, so you can believe that.
But
Of
that's from
course,
the
you
west
find
side of
me-
Philly.
Yeah.
That's right.
We know he cared a lot about food.
That's right. But like always, ladies and gentlemen, you can find me, the Man on the Street, at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube. You also find me at Creative Canvas Expressions as well on YouTube. You also find us every Friday night at 8 o'clock for Two Cigars in a Blunt podcast goes down when we talk politics, news, and entertainment. But make sure you stick around for our after show called Ashed Out. That's when everybody on the panel gets to talk about what they want to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, we usually go straight. We will make a right turn. But like Tim Dog always say, 99.9%, we're gonna make that left and drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff. But you want to come back next Wednesday at 7 o'clock to watch us again. And all we do is talk about sports on the Better Than Sex Sports podcast, and we do that pretty well. And hopefully by that time, Tim Dog will stick with the goddamn strip instead of going off course. All right?
Stick with the
But
strip. What? What
but
strip
that-
you talking about?
Hey, but that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Man on the Street.
This is Pharaoh King. May your team win this week.
Tim Dog from B More. You know what to do.
Shout out to Orlando, and I'd like to apologize to everybody for Fred Sanford over there on the other side. That boiler room, that look right there, that's
Nope,
retro
nope.
right there.
That's an air tank, dumb
It's an
motherfucker.
Just saying.
And hopefully I
My
get-
son, my son welds, you dumb bitch.
and hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you know, like I say, Pharaoh said a
I'm
good
sorry,
thing about,
Shasta.
you know,
I'm
especially
sorry.
young black men, make sure you go out there and get your colon checked. Hey, I know that there's a certain age that they want you to start, but sometimes you got to take matters in your own hands and get out there, especially if you know if you're not feeling well. So, Pharaoh, I salute you for saying that again, my brother.
Yeah.
And with that, ladies and
Colorectal
gentlemen,
cancer is no
we're
joke.
out. Peace out.